What's up, everybody? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Live. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Man, we've got a big show going down today, man. We've got so much stuff to talk about, which I think I always say that every single day. But honestly, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I mean, there's so much stuff. I couldn't even put everything in the title. And oh my gosh, I forgot it's muted. But shout outs to Shamsa with the No, we gotta have it going. Uh-oh, no. We've gotta have it going. Let's get it, baby. So, let's go. Shamsa with the third. We gotta replay that. We gotta replay it. I can't even get to my opening monologue. California. Smash. Let's go. We've got the big 3-0. Let's go. And also the JoJo. Shout outs to the JoJo boys. My man Froggy Froggy with the 20. My girl, the PlayerEssence, the leader of the Elite Ninja. Yo, Shamsa with the $30. Let's get it. Thank you so much. Let's get some names up on the board here. Thank you guys so much for starting off the stream hype with the JoJo boys. I mean, we set that record for JoJo's. What was it, like 13? So it's good to see JoJo return every single day. I think we've had at least a JoJo every single day for like the past like month or something like that. So shout outs to everybody who supports the stream. I do appreciate all of you guys. Of course, if you're someone new to the channel, please make sure that you're still subscribed. YouTube is unsubscribing people to the channel for some reason because they hate me and they hate my channel. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. Thank you, Shamsa, for the 3-0. Thank you, Mr. Roggy Froggy Tizith, the Glenn, the Frog. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for the support as well. You guys give some love, respect, and emotes to Shamsa EV445 for those who don't know, and also Roggy McFroggy with that 20. Thank you guys so much for the support. Starting out, I do have some ninja news to get into. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Elite Ninja and PlayerEssence. Seriously, I got a brand new cable. Okay, I got a brand new display cable for my computer, and it's so much better because my other one was so short that it pulled the binding off of it. Let me show you guys what happened. See, this is the behind the scenes that you just don't get from other places. Look at this. It cracked, and it was because it was being pulled so tight from where my PC is to where my monitor is, because my main monitor is on this side, then my secondary little monitor is on this side, and it was pulling it that it cracked. And guess what? This cracked so long ago. Like, I probably say like a month ago. I bought a new cable like a month ago from Amazon, and it just came in yesterday. It just came in, and they must have delayed the shipping. I'm not really sure what happened, but I was like, hey, there's my cable that I ordered. I wondered, I was like, yo, where'd that cable go? And I finally got it in, so that's good. I might be able to do some, how does that affect you guys? Well, I can probably take my main camera or buy a second camera and put it right here and film videos directly to where it makes things a little bit easier for me. So anything that's a quality of life adjustment is much appreciated here on PlayerEssence, considering all the content and streaming that we do here. So I do appreciate Amazon finally getting me my cable, so I can throw that one away. All right, so next up, we do have some more ninja news. We had a reaction video that went up about an hour or so ago, a little bit more than an hour ago, going over the Simpa for Impa, baby. Nintendo Treehouse Live, my reaction to the Impa, Urbosa, and Zelda gameplay, and Link as well too for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. So that went up on the channel. You guys can check it out. It's about 30 minutes long, a little long, but you guys like those reaction videos. So if you weren't there live, or if you just want to see my reaction again, make sure you check that out. It's up on the channel. I will be doing an Xbox Series X video. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but if you liked my reaction to the PlayStation 5 video with the comedy, this one's going to be like the same thing. So that's kind of like the flow of the channel, guys. We're going to get reactions. We're going to get some funny videos. Black Keely's coming back. We got a big Nintendo show that's coming once I get my new PC. We're going to have anime content, reaction to My Hero Season 5. We're going to have some pretty cool stuff. So look forward to that, guys. And of course, OJ Live is staying right where it is, going over all the news. So it's going to be pretty dynamic on this channel, which I'm hoping that really does. What the heck? Oh, my camera lid just flipped down for some reason. Okay, here, let's do that. It was kind of loose on the side there. Sorry about that. So there's going to be a lot of separate content, guys. A lot of new content, a lot of good stuff that's going down. So it should be good. Should be good. Should be really good. So other Ninja news, guys. We are 5 Elite Ninja away from the bonus stream. We've been trying to get to 315 for a while. I know you guys have it in you. How many people do we have watching here? How many people? We don't have Twitch Prime here, but we have 100 people here. I know we can get 5 new Elite Ninja by the end of this stream, or at least by the end of this week. Let's see if we can get it. Hit that join button. It gets you into our sub-only or Elite Ninja-only Discord. Gets you into my Among Us streams. We have Among Us tomorrow morning with Shamsa Fam and more. So Among Us tomorrow if you want to get in and play that. Also Mario Kart on Mondays, and we'll be having Steve in Super Smash Brothers next week as well. So if you want to play against me and Steve and the rest of the Elite Ninja, make sure you join up. Hit that join button. Or click the link in the description if you can't see it, and there will become an Elite Ninja. Also, you get some emotes too. We'll have Dank put the emotes that you get as well. So a lot of good stuff there for all the Elite Ninjas, and you also get a badge that changes as you stay subscribed for months. So I think it's the best value in sponsorships on YouTube, hands down. $1.99 too. Got a cheaper tier for you guys too. All right, so that's that. Let's go ahead and get into shout outs. So if you're here in the chat and you want me to say hi, feel free to say hi. I'll be more than happy to say hi back to all my lovely, beautiful Elite Ninja here. Mr. Ukaze, what's good? Jonathan Haggins, Roggy Froggy, DJ Hannibal Royce, what's good? Welcome to the stream. J2 Blue, yes, this is all the gameplay, what's good? Ladani Osman, what's good, man? Welcome. I'm glad that you like my hero. I like my hero as well. Party Man, the man that likes the party. Unless it's with Charity, then she leaves. Young CA, what's good, man? Welcome. You'll be an Elite Ninja soon. Hey, let's get it, Young CA. Let's get it, baby. Dior Wilson, what's good? J-Cat, the dabs. Shout out to J-Cat. Welcome to the stream. Party Man, once again. Dusty Sice. Koloko, my man. What's good, Koloko? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here, my brother. Roggy Froggy. Of course, Roggy Froggy's here. Of course, Shamsa's here. Gunslinger, my man, slinging them guns. Isabel Ruiz, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Jaded is here as well. What's good? You saw Crash 4 flopped? You click, okay. Anjet Network, what's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Corrupted Yeegs, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Dior Wilson, what's good? Cinnamon the Hacker, what is up? I see you. Okay, Dior was saying Cinnamon the Hacker says hi. Okay, no problem. K Berg, what's good? Crown Lotus, what is good? The Rev, Riceman 420, what's good? Garnix, my man, welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for all the interaction on Twitter that you do as well. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. You're always all over the post, chatting back and forth with me, man. So I love it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Kazette, what's good? Gunmetal Otaku, what is up, man? Welcome. Crazy Monkey 88, what's good, man? Welcome. Let's see here. Katana Riku is here as well. What's up, Katana Riku? Gunmetal's on YouTube as well. What's good? Double Gunmetals, baby. Let's go. Double the gunmetal, double the fun. This song, I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. It's a weird Cadence of Hyrule song. I've had enough. Let's listen to some of Juice Man Bond's favorites. He's not here right now, but still, he turned me on to this song. Let's see here. Dank Meme Center. The CM is here. Glenn the Frog. What's good, Glenn the Frog? Dark Synchron, getting ready for that Steve, baby. Getting ready for that Steve in Smash Brothers. Birdman can fly in any weather. What's good, Birdman? Welcome. Yeah, Season 5 is going to be hype, man. I should have already had a reaction video out, but whatever, man. Dank Meme with the host over there on the Twitch boys. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Dank. Appreciate that. Yo, DJ, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Afro Crack 03, what's good? Welcome. Welcome. ANJ Network. Okay. All right, I got you. You really should have capitalized the ANJ Network then. I just call you Anjet Network or whatever. But anyway, I'm just gonna call you Network. What's good? ANJ. How about that? ANJ. Yeah, Shams is here. Shams is absolutely here. Cause that Katana Riku with the dollar donation and says, Can you play Crash 4 Dragging On? LOL. Yes, I can. Crash 4. How's the music volume? Is it too loud, guys? Crash 4 Dragging On thingy. Alright. Is that the main theme of the game? That's what popped up. Is it this? I don't know, because nothing popped up, Katana Riku, so you can put a link or something. I'm not really sure. Either way. Hey, what's up, 70? Meblin, of course, man. Rip Joy-Con boys forever. Forever. Let's see here. Who did I miss? Kazette, what's good? Welcome. Thank you for the dollar donation, though. Mr. Katana Riku, appreciate that. Zoomer Roundtable. Anthony Rudd, what's good, Anthony? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shout outs to everybody who came through. Bead Queen, my girl. How did I miss you earlier? Bead Queen, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, Bead Queen. All right. Did I get everybody or did I miss it? Make sure you say hi if you want me to say hi back to you. I don't like to miss anybody. Party Man, I know I got you, but I'll say what's up to Party Man again. He's gonna always start in the party. Those are my initials. Okay, just A and J is fine then. We'll go A and J then. We'll go with that. We will go with that. All right. Let's see here. Okay, there it is. All right. Let me see. That didn't. Okay, that didn't work either. So you gotta DM me the link, Katana Riku, because the dragging on doesn't come up. Crash 4. Oh wait, hold up. I spelled it wrong. Is it a boss theme? And this is weird. Yeah, I mean, you have to DM it to me because I don't know. I don't know where it's at, man. I don't know. Is this it? Yo, Ammo R hitting us with that Mankaku Sharingan. Let's go. First one of the day. Boys and girls, we need 4 more. Let's get it. Thank you so much, Mr. Ammo R. Becoming an Elite Ninja. You know the deal. Get your Discord perks, all that good stuff. And get ready to play some Among Us tomorrow if you want to join it. Make sure you join the Discord. Thank you so much. Yo, Juice Man Vaughn. What's good, man? Thank you so much for being here, Juice. Welcome. Ryan Ricardo. Ryan Ricardo. What's up, man? Welcome. Been a while since I seen your name pop up. What's good, man? Welcome to the stream. The GOAT. What's good, man? Welcome. Or not the GOAT. Just GOAT 816. Metal Face X. What's up, man? It's been a while. Where you been? Let's see here. What's up, Crit Astro? Welcome. I'm doing good today, man. I'm doing good. Even if I wasn't doing that good, I'd tell you guys I'm doing all right. Sent the DM just in case. All right. Let me check this DM to see. Shamsa and Roggy Frog, if you guys want music, feel free to DM me. Music. All right. Dank sent me a link. Dragging on. Okay. Here we go. Let's see this. Here. Oh, you got to put it dragging on. It's about time. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay. Been busy. YouTube notifications aren't working for me. Oh, okay. Just make sure you follow me on Twitter if you've got it, and make notifications on there, or just check the pages. Check the page every single day. Sent the DM just in case. Gotcha. Mega Lavenia mix. Mega Lavenia remix. Okay, I got you. Mega Lavenia remix. All right, we'll play it right after this. Yo, what's up, Anime J 2003? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Reggie Fils-Aimé, the 70% cult leader. What's good, Reggie? Did I hear big sale? No. Switch has had big sales. You're saying the way that you're phrasing it is that you're phrasing it as if there's a sale for games. No. Switch had big sales. That's how it's written in the title. Huge Japan Switch sales. So Japan Switch sales, not sales in Japan. So you reversed it, whatever you were thinking. Let's see here. Thanks for the follow, Zillakami, but stop asking me like random weird questions, bro. I'm not gonna answer this. This is a gaming stream, so if you're gonna come here and just start doing that just because you see somebody that's black and then you start asking questions like that, I'm just gonna ban you, bro. So just feel free to stop being like that. All right, feel free to just relax, enjoy the stream, and go along with what's actually being talked about in the stream. All right, man. Thanks. That's like your first and only warning, bro. I don't really have much patience with Twitch people. I'm not trying to be mean. All right, let's see here. Aaron, what's good, man? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's see here. I think I pretty much got everybody that I needed to get. I think I pretty much got everybody. All right, so let's get into the first topics here, guys. We're gonna start off with the huge Switch sales in Japan, and also this is like a Crash Bandicoot type of deal. Like, did it flop? Because like Dreamcast guy made that video. I think maybe he made it. I wouldn't say it was premature, but I mean, like, it might have been a little bit premature, but I didn't disagree with the video. But he got like absolutely crushed by so many people, and I don't think it was warranted completely, because now like news is coming out that Crash Bandicoot kind of did like a little bit probably flop. So we'll go over the Japan sales first of Crash Bandicoot, and then we'll talk about the big Switch sales as well, because it's all in the same thing here. So Crash Bandicoot sold 10,437 units in its debut sales in Japan. That's down from 30,000 plus units that the game did, or Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy did back in 2017. So, you know, there's a lot more PS4s now at this point in Japan than there was in 2017, because you have to remember that the PS4 launched in 2014 in Japan. So it was about 3 years old, you know, at the time that Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy came out in Japan. So that's not good. I mean, obviously, you know, you don't want to see a drop, but like a drop, you know, like that is not necessarily the best. Now we still have to see digital ratio and all of that, but I think the biggest thing that concerns me is that I don't know which remix you want. Let's just put this. I'm just gonna put this remix of this one here. The biggest problem is that Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy has dropped out of the top 100 on Amazon. It's like dropped out of the complete top 100. It's not in there at all, you know. And like that's the biggest problem with the game, or with the sales so far, is that it's not even in the top 100. Now, if you compare that to, like, let's say Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk came out, and you could always see Tony Hawk in the top, you know, 100 sales at least, even top 20, 30 sales when it launched. And then Activision came out 10 days later and said this is the fastest selling Tony Hawk game of all time or whatever. So to see Crash Bandicoot not even in the top 100, literally, 4 days after launch, that's not good, because usually games peak as they come out, you know. All right. Let's see here. Coloco with the $5 says, OJ, I'm getting excited for Series X. What about you? Also, can you play Mega Man X2 Bubble Crab level? Yeah, I'm actually excited for Series X. I'm excited to play my previous games. Borderlands 3 is a game that I always show every time because it's unopened. And there's a free I'm excited to play all the free next-gen upgrades of games that I never played, because they just run better and look better. Like, I don't care about the games that are coming out for Xbox Series X and PS5 as much. They don't look that appealing to me, but a lot of these cheap games that you can get that are next gen compatible, Mortal Kombat is another one, you know. So I'm actually excited for that, because I don't really see this huge, massive, drastic jump in graphics and gameplay. I don't see anything when it comes to gameplay that makes next gen so much better. So the games that we currently have are good, and if we're getting free next gen upgrades, I'm going to take advantage of that. It's going to be fun. It's just an extension of what we've got, but better, you know? So I'm excited for that, I guess. Thank you for the $5, though, Mr. Coloco. Appreciate that. All right, so let's talk about some more stuff here. Mr. Pete with the dollar holla, and he says, have you not bought Crash 4 Tony Hawk because I want to wait and see if there's a next-gen port? I think Activision will try to get people to double dip for upgrades. if anything, it'll just be backwards compatible or a free next gen upgrade. Remember, you don't have to sell a next gen port. The game's already, these are updates, guys. Like this is not a next gen port of the game. It's just an upgrade. It's the same exact architecture. It's the same exact everything. All they do is just update the game to make it run. It's like flipping the settings, right? Coding for the settings for a little bit higher. We don't need to get next gen ports like we got from like PS3 to PS4 or like Xbox 360 to Xbox One or from PS2 to PS3. All we need are updates, guys, because like I said, this isn't a drastically different type of thing. Don't listen to what Sony says when it comes to Marvel Spider-Man. You don't need a whole new game, like, because there's so many developers that are giving you next-gen versions of games for free. So don't, if you're believing what Sony's telling you with the whole, oh, we have to pay for the remastered one when it's the same exact architecture. Don't believe that, guys. You don't. That's not necessary. So you don't have to wait for a next gen port. It'll probably just be an update. It's not going to be like a next gen port. It'll be an update. So if there is one, it's just going to be updated. But I don't really know if Crash Bandicoot needs it. It already runs like at 1080p 60 on currently. So I mean, maybe it gets it, maybe it doesn't. But I mean, it's like whatever, you know. So yeah. But thank you for the $1 though. I appreciate it. You don't need to double dip though. Just like I'm not double dipping for Borderlands. I don't need to double dip for Cyberpunk. You don't need to double dip for Mortal Kombat. You don't need to double dip for lots of games. You don't need to double dip for Avengers. You don't need to double dip, guys. Like Witcher 3, you don't need to double dip for that game. Guys, there's no need to double dip when developers are just giving you these upgrades. I mean, you might have to pay like a small fee or something like that. Maybe for some of them. I know like Madden will be free for a little bit and then later you'll have to pay for it. But most of these games will just be free updates. Thank you for the $1 though. Let's see here. Top 100 that hurts. Yeah, it's a big oof. Crash It and Flop. It's one of the best 3D platformers ever. Yeah, I feel you on that. I haven't bought it though. I bought Tony Hawk because I wanted the skateboard that it comes with the deck. But I shouldn't have. Like I played it one time and I was like done. Listen, I don't like Dreamcast. Wait, you don't like Dreamcast guy? Oh, that's too bad. I like Dreamcast guy. But I agree with this video, except him saying new Mass Effect wouldn't sell if it made right, it would. If it made right, it would. Crash 4 is releasing at a terrible time during the pandemic and people are saving up for next gen consoles. That's a bad excuse because other PS4 and Xbox One games are selling way better than Crash 4. There's like a ton of PS4 and Xbox One games that are selling way better. So why is that excuse brought out for Crash but not brought out for other games? Like Tony Hawk did way better. Were people saving for that? We already knew next gen systems were coming then. Tony Hawk did really good. Cyberpunk is going to do really good on PS4 and Xbox One. So I'm not saying that you're wrong, Kieran Buckley, but it's a bad scapegoat, you know? When other games are doing what's the game that just came out? The Star Wars Squadrons game is doing better. There's lots of games there's lots of PS4 and Xbox One games that are coming out and doing okay, you know? Just ordered a copy yesterday. I'm excited to see how it runs. Also, that 4-player co-op. What game are you talking about? Katana Riku. So people were calling me an idiot for saying Crash 4 was going to outsell 3. People were calling me an idiot for saying that Crash 4 was going to outsell 3 All-Stars Collection. Who's like, people were calling you an idiot? Who's laughing now? Well, they'd still be laughing at you because Crash 4 didn't outsell Super Mario 3D. I think you meant the other way around, right, Jaden? Control charging for next gen upgrades. Yeah, Control's charging for next gen upgrades, but Control, we already know that they're a bunch of frauds. So, I mean, like, that's Control. Like, the game's not worth the current gen it's not worth the current gen price. What they're asking for. The game already looks amazing. Play the game on Xbox Series X. The game already looks or not Series X, Xbox One X. It already looks amazing. I don't think you even need a next gen upgrade of that game. It already looks super good. But if they want to charge for it, nobody's gonna buy that crap, unless like it's the super hardcore fans. They remastered basically a new game though. The graphics were overhauled. No, they upgraded the graphics just like other developers are upgrading the graphics CD Projekt Red is upgrading the graphics for Cyberpunk. They're overhauling graphics and adding new textures and improving frame rates too with Witcher 3 and also with Cyberpunk. So, no, other developers are doing the same thing that they're doing, but Sony's just charging for it, just like the Control developers are charging for their upgrade. But no, it's not. They're not doing anything different than what other companies are doing with these next gen upgrades. They're not. But I mean, like I said, if you want to believe them, go ahead, believe them. But nah. Nah, you're drinking too much of the Kool-Aid there, buddy. Because CD Projekt Red will make a real next-gen version of Cyberpunk, and it's going to be a free upgrade. It's going to look drastically better, or it's in the sense of what we're talking about here, than the PS4 and Xbox One version of the game. So, but hey, you want to believe that and say that it's just so much better than what everybody else is doing? It's not, but okay, that's fine. I wonder if not possible to, we'll see Crash 4 ported to Switch because of poor sales. If they already put the development budget for it to happen, they just didn't do it at launch because they took more time, then it doesn't matter how the game sold. I highly doubt that they're waiting for sales to see if they're going to. It was probably already in motion. So I think we'll see a Switch and a PC port probably next year, I would think. Let's see. I feel like there isn't much media coverage on Crash. A lot of people talked about it when the demo came out. After that, yo, Juice Man Vaughn with that California smash. Let's go, JMV. Yo, spam those emotes for Roundtable member. JMV with the $30 time shops as the top stream ninja and stream Hokage. We haven't had a challenge here in a while. Shout outs, let's get it. Thank you so much, Mr. JMV. No stranger to the top stream boards here. Let's get this man some emotes. Let's get this man some love. And JMV, let's get you some music too, my man. I put MMV instead of JMV because of the lag on my Streamlabs. I really need a new PC, guys. Like, I really need a new PC. I think this PC is definitely tapping out. Not that it's bad. It's a good PC. But, I mean, I think I just need, like, the graphics card needs to update. RAM needs to update. Everything just needs to update, you know? With the $30, it says, why cop Crash 4 for 60 USD when you can wait till the price lowers? Also, Crash Trilogy was 40 USD for 3 updated games with almost identical with identical gameplay. Yeah, the gameplay in Crash, well, I agree with you with the first part. I do agree with that. The second part is where I'm like, okay, well, I don't know, because the second part, the controls, the frame rate, the mass, and different stuff that you can do, the gameplay is the same when it comes like to the difficulty and the style of platforming, but the content within that gameplay is very different, right? So it is a little bit different on that front. But I see what you're saying, like the style, like how you're just like, you know, running like the 2D part levels, you're running through like straight through, you know, that type of stuff, like, you know, that we've seen in Crash games before. I will say that the gameplay is unique. It's definitely a bit different than what we got before, but when you look at it, yeah, it seems visually the same. True. Thank you for the $30 though, man. I appreciate that, Mr. Juice Man Vaughn. JMV, get some music to Dank, and we'll get your music going right away. All right, we'll get it going right away. Crit says, I wonder if it's not possible that we'll see Crash 4 ported to Switch. Okay, well, I already answered that. Yeah, it's a bit of a hard sell, says Aaron. Crash has always been marketed at $40. That's what I was trying to tell people, Aaron G. Thank you for mentioning that. I was trying to tell people, I mean, JMV said the same thing here. It's kind of hard when, you know, this whole gen, we've gotten Crash for $40. We got 3 remakes for $40. We got the kart racing game for $40, you know, that has online multiplayer and replay value. Then all of a sudden, there's a new game that's shorter than both of those, shorter and less replay value than both of those games, and that one's 60. I guess because it's new, right? You're charging because it's new, and I get that, but people are also looking at content-wise. Now, David Jaffe, the creator of God of War, lead producer, he said, he had a very interesting video. He said that he felt that because Crash Insane Trilogy was so hard, people went back and bought that on nostalgia or whatever, and like they couldn't beat the game, they were getting bodied, and they're just like, man, this isn't for me anymore, you know? So, I mean, I've had a little bit of experience with that. I'd say Demon Souls and Dark Souls games for me, like, that was how it was. I used to play those games a lot and, you know, just get into all those, you know, Demon Souls and Dark Souls. But, I mean, the games just are super hard. You can't pause the game. I mean, and I just don't feel like going through that anymore, so I stopped buying them. So David Jaffe was kind of thinking like that was maybe the reason why the game's not doing as well too, because of Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. It's just the game's just too hard for some people. Like they bought that game, they played it, they're like, man, I'm getting my butt kicked. Like I'm just gonna play like Spider-Man and wait till next gen, or like I don't feel like spending $60 on this game. I got my butt kicked, and that was 3 games I got. Now I only got 1 game. So he had a very interesting video on it too. It still plays like a Crash game, but the controls feel different in my opinion. Yeah, it still plays like a Crash game. The controls are better though, from what I understand. We need some music though, Mr. Juice Man Bond. So let Dake know about that. Yes, I think the difficulty was a major factor to get good. Yeah, no, I feel you, man. I'm not complaining about the difficulty in the game. Personally, it's not like I don't think they should change it. I mean, I do think that maybe there should be an easy mode for people, but like Crash Bandicoot, it's always been a difficult game. I was watching Hook Gang God, who's a god tier Dragon Ball Fighters player. My man has superior hand-eye coordination. He plays Demon Souls, Dark Souls. He beats all those games, and dude was getting straight body, in Crash 4, like getting straight bodied on this level. And I'm like, man, even Hook is having trouble with this game. And I know like Jordan Fringe, who's a big Crash player, very good, beat all the Crash games, very good at them. He was like, yo, this game's hard as hell. Like this game's really hard. So, you got guys that are really good at games. And Jordan being really good at like Spyro and, and Crash, because he grew up with those games. You got those guys even saying this is really hard for me. Imagine how it is for just like the casual Crash fan, So yeah. What's up, Dawson? We're talking about Crash. They undervalued their own games at 40. Constant sales down at 20 or below. I've been seeing a couple people not interested at that price. Yeah, I bought Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy at $20. So and the only reason why I bought it at 20 instead of 40 was because they made us wait on Switch. So I was like, okay, well if you're gonna make me wait, I can wait to buy the game. And then all of a sudden, before I knew it, it was $20, and I bought it then. Jordan is a Zoomer, right? Jordan is a millennial. He just barely cracks the millennial. I think Jordan's 26, so yeah, he's just barely. He's that borderline Zoomer / millennial, but he was born in '94, so therefore he is a millennial. Jonathan says, I also beat the trilogy, and it's sometimes not worth it. Yeah, but it can be a bit much. Okay, so I didn't see a game like Crash reviewed so well, do poorly. OJ, can you play Mega? Okay, yeah, Mega Man. Sorry. Coloco, my bad, dude. Sorry about that, man. Hey, give me another song, Coloco, for forgetting your Mega Man, because like the super chat comes up on a different tab, and I forgot your music, whereas the Streamlabs comes up on one section. Sorry about that, man. Mega Man. You don't have to pay for another song. Just give me this song, Coloco, or give Dank the song, and he'll get it to me. Mega Man. Sorry about that, dude. Mega Man X2. Bubble Crab. Sorry about that, man. I hate when I miss music, dude. I feel like crap. All right, here we go. I got Crash for 15 on Switch. Nice. Oh, this song's awesome, man. I love Mega Man X2. Mega Man X2 is really good. Crash is how the music lag? The music's lag. Why is the music? Okay, there you go. The music lag. Crash is challenging, but it isn't that hard in comparison to DKC Returns or Tropical Freeze is way harder. Although platformers are my jam, though. Okay. Yeah, I want to play Crash 4. I definitely want to play it at some. I'll pick it up at some point. Vizium says, yeah, if they remade the NES TMNT game just as hard as the original, I would not replay. Doc Ito says, what was the hook for people to want to pick up Crash? We already had the Grand Return of Crash. The gameplay looks exactly the same as the trilogy. What does it offer to casuals? I think what they tried to advertise to casuals is all of the different characters that you can use. So I think that was the kind of the hook to try to get people. But Frank, that's why Nintendo was smart to add funky mode to Tropical Freeze. Yeah, you know what, Garnix, you're right about that. People, clown them for it, but to be honest, that was a good idea. That was actually a good idea because people who suck at the game said, okay, I can actually beat it now. That was, believe it or not, that was one of the knocks of the game when it came out. It was too hard. Some people literally gave it lower scores because they're like, dude, I can't beat this game. It's too hard, you know? And like, because you have to remember, like, the era of 2D platforming is like dead, right? Like, people, we have 2D platformers, but like bigger, grand scale 2D platformers don't happen as much anymore. So people's skills in 2D platformers have dissipated, right? They've definitely gotten worse. So, you know, with Donkey Kong, it was a good idea to add it because that game is legitimately hard, you know? Shamsa says, no. No? It wasn't a good idea? I don't know. It seems like it was a good idea based on how well the game did. Just sit back and watch Crash 4 get discounted in less than a month. Sit back and watch. Less than a month? I don't know about less than a month, but definitely within a month for sure. Oh, at least a month. I would say minimum a month. Say once you have a PS5, could you tell us if there's PS4 save data issue? Sure. Now the era about 2D being gone. Yeah, well, I mean, Shumps, I mean like the era of like they're still indie, right? So indie developers still like, you know, they're still doing good on 2D platformers, which is good. The era of bigger platforming seems to be like it's coming to a close, right? I mean, look at what happened with Crash, right? So we have Crash Bandicoot flopping. You know, Nintendo doesn't really do I mean, they do 2D, but they really don't do like a ton of 2D anymore. And third-party companies don't do big 2D platformers anymore, right? So, or even like 3D platformers. Like we have that Square Enix game coming, that Balan Wonderland or whatever. I mean, but I mean, it seems like the era's kind of like, yeah, it seems like it's kind of passing by here. That's why I'm kind of sad that Crash isn't doing as well as it should be doing. Este El Carib? I don't know if I said that right, but hey, what's up, man? Welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village. Yeah, I appreciate that, though. Don't get me wrong, I'm bad. I like some easy options available, but I can't imagine having it gone. Well, I don't think it's going to be gone completely, though. So here's what I think, Shamsa. I think that 3D platformers and 2D platformers, they're going to be around. It's just not going to be as frequent, which is the truth, right? Every single generation since the Super Nintendo, 2D platformers have went down and down and down, right? Like, we don't see as many from major 2D platformers. Now, indie games, you'll see indie games. Don't worry. You'll see the indie games. So it's never really going to disappear. But indie games it's going to be dominated, which it already is, dominated by indies. So that's what we're going to see. So, you know. Ukulele is also more challenging than Crash. Is it? Okay. No, Crash 4 doesn't seem to be doing well. Doesn't seem to be doing well, no. Sonic Mania 2. I think there will be a Sonic Mania 2 because that sold really well. So yeah, I think Sonic Mania 2 will be a thing. The sequel for Yuka though? Is there a sequel announced for Ukulele? Or you mean Ukulele and the Impossible Lair? You talk about that game? Okay, that's what game you're talking about. Yeah, that's doing good. Yeah, that game's pretty good. And we have like Ori and the Blind Forest, you know, so that game's really good too. Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. So we have those games. So if you're into like 2D platformers or like 2D games, make sure you pick up those games, you know. Or if you're into like 3D platformers, make sure you pick up those games. But you don't have to buy Crash at 60. You can wait and buy it later. Like if there's residual sales on the game, then they'll be fine with that, right? Good. Yeah, I actually played Ukulele and the Impossible Lair. I played it. It's good. I just haven't played a lot of it. Nintendo still does Kirby and Yoshi as 2D platformers though. Also pretty sure DKC will continue since Tropical Freeze is pretty popular. Yeah, that's true. They do have Kirby and they do have Yoshi. So Nintendo does have some of them around still. Well, you just might have to wait, Ryan. This might be weird to say. I feel like Crash 4 doesn't feel like a game worth 60. It's a fun game, but I feel like it's a harder sell at that price. I don't think that's weird. I mean, MVG said the same thing. There are people that have said the same thing that you just said right there, you know. There are people who do say that. So keep that in mind, you know. Keep that in mind, guys. Why isn't it doing well? Probably because the price tag, the difficulty. There's definitely some issues that people have ran into, you know, with the game. So yeah, let me see if I can get some. Roggy Froggy sent a link. So we're gonna get Roggy Froggy's music. Shout outs to Coloco. Thank you for that. Oh, you're gonna love this one here, Shamsa. Gonna love this one here. Lufia. J2 Blue says, or no, actually, no, I already read that. Most non-gamers don't have, I think you meant patience nor interest in indie games, let alone harder games. Most not. Well, I mean, I don't know, like, non-gamers. What does that mean? What's a not like a casual gamer? What do you? Is that what you're trying to talk about? Like, yeah, non-gamers don't have interest in games if they're non-gamers. You know? Hey, Ken David, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Welcome, sir. I think they released Crash 4 on Switch and PC would have done better. I think it should have been Switch, PC, and PS4. It should have been Switch, PC, and PS4, and it probably should have been earlier. If they could have got it done, like, let's say summer, it would have been a perfect summer game. Like, maybe right after Xenoblade or right after, you know, Final Fantasy, you know, like, get it, like, in the mid-year. It would have been so much better than late year. Like, I just think that it just, yeah, released at a bad time. I just think there was just some issues, you know, so it should have been PC, PS4, and Switch. That should have been the priority. I mean, if you want to single it down a little bit more, the priority should have been PS4 and Switch. Those two should have been the priority, and then the other versions later. And it should have been earlier in the year if they could. If there was some way to get it earlier in the year, but I think they wanted to do that whole, like, what was it? That whole summer games, dude. I hate to think this, man. But I really hope they didn't delay Crash 4. Not delay, but I really hope they didn't push Crash 4 because of that Summer Games Fest. I really hope that wasn't the reason. Because we didn't hear about any Crash 4 goes gold. We didn't hear about any of that, right? We didn't hear, like, they're working really hard, crunch. We didn't hear about any of that. All we heard was, yo, Summer Games Fest, and then it's coming out months later, right? Like a number of months later, it's coming out. So I really hope they didn't wait on it for that. You know, I hope that wasn't the case, because that's a big mistake if that was if that was the reason. You know, I don't think it was. There's no proof or evidence that Keighley's Summer Game Fest was the reason why, but it just seemed weird that there was, hey guys, the games went gold. You know, the game went gold. We're working hard on it. It seems like the game was done, and this is just this is pure speculation. This is not fact. This is not guaranteed, or I don't want to sit here and say I'm saying this, but it seems like the game was done, right? The game didn't need any patches. It seems like everything was working properly. Everything's running properly. Everything seemed like it was silky. The game it flows. You know, there's no problems. You know, like, it seems like the game has been done. So that's just my guess. You know, that's just my guess. And if the game was done and they didn't release it in summer because of Summer Games Fest, oh man, bro, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh, that was a mistake. I hope that's not the case, man. I'm gonna get one of JMV's favorite tracks because he hasn't sent me anything yet, but I know you like this one here. So we're gonna play some Strange Sunset. Could be because of COVID too. I don't think so. Based off of like I said, the game releasing, it seems like everything was good. But maybe that's always a possibility. Also, some people say it wasn't advertised well. I disagree because I've been seeing it on Twitter. Maybe that's fact as well. I don't think Twitter's the best way to advertise though. I think the best way to advertise, to me, in my opinion, the best way to advertise is on YouTube before people's videos. Like targeting, like, you know, gamer channels. TV, a little bit of TV is good as well, right? Twitter's good too, but I haven't really seen much. I've seen a little bit of YouTube commercials for Crash Bandicoot. I didn't see a lot of sponsored streams either. But I think that this was something that was just going to happen. I think that it was just going to happen because it might be what Jaffe said. Like, people just said, man, after Insane Trilogy, people just said, man, screw this. It's too hard. And we're only getting one game for 60. I'm good. You know? So yeah, that might be it. That might be it. What's up, KBA Films? I'm doing good. Let's see here. Frank R says there's too many games coming out around this time that's hurting Crash 4. Not to mention DLC for popular games like Ghost of Tsushima and Doom Eternal. Yeah, that's true too. No, Series X sales won't surprise us next year in Japan. Trouncer, the game, but it's coming out this year in Japan. So, watch my Trouncer 825. Google search or not Google search. Go on my channel and type in Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and see what pops up, or just type in Xenoblade Chronicles and see what pops up on my channel. Jaden says, yeah, you're right. Most casuals aren't that big into indie or harder games. Okay. Hey, what's up, Charity? Welcome. Crash 4 could have sold very well. Could have sold very well. Well, I mean, yeah, it could have, but it didn't. So you got to give me what do you think is, what do you think they should have done for it to sell better? Aaron says, agreed. Nintendo has been pushing out all the platforms get Pikmin on other games coming out this month. I think Crash downfalls advertising, hype cycle, and price point. Yeah, that could definitely be all it there. The best way to advertise would have been like partner showcase. That would have been a great way to advertise. Do you think Switch fans would have bought it at 60? For me personally, I have so many games I'm playing, so I stopped buying games for a time being. Yeah. Set your Juice's tracks. All right, cool. We'll finish this one, then we'll get his tracks going. Thanks, Dank. Do you think they're going to put more effort into marketing the Switch version if it gets a second chance? I don't know. I mean, maybe. I've seen a lot of Crash 4 ads on Twitter. The ads were a little odd though. Yeah, they were a little odd. You are in the UK too, where Crash is definitely more popular, JCat. So there is regional marketing. So I think UK people definitely got blasted with marketing more than US people, just because of the way that just the UK handles it. That would be my guess, at least, my guess. All right, Supersonic R. All right, let's go. Also, let's get this going here. Wait, no, that's not it. I'm pretty sure I pressed copy, but apparently I did it. Apparently I was just on a Twitter. I'm almost positive I pressed copy, but I guess I did it. So let's see here, Supersonic R. All right. Yeah, I'd say I was blasted with ads. Yeah. Saturn Firefly, they changed the ending if you got it. Okay, you're talking about the Lufia. Weird how they put so much effort into Crash and end up botching the launch. Yeah, Crash 4 needed to release in the summer when the game lineup was weak. Yeah, Dark Flame owns. I think that what it should have been was like, when was the Summer Games Fest with Crash Bandicoot? Let me check. Crash Bandicoot Summer Games Fest. All right, when was that? That was June 22nd. June, July, August, September, October. That's 4 months, nearly 4 months. That's too long. That's too long. It should have came out like July. It should have been out July 22nd. It should pre-orders. Since thing like, because pre-orders don't open. Did pre-orders open then? You've got to build the hype pre-orders right then and there. You got to do it like what's it called? You got to do it like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should have been like a June, it should have been a July game. Because if it launches in July, pre-orders open that day, right? Get all your pre-orders, get everybody hyped. Oh snap, a new Crash game is coming out. You give people like a 10% discount at launch. Because you already know, yo, 60 bucks for one game, we've been charging 40. Give people, say, hey, you get a 10% discount. The game comes out in July, a month later, it would have done way better. I swear it would have been almost upside down. But people forgot about it. You can't wait for a Crash Bandicoot game. You can't wait 4 months for Crash Bandicoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's too long. That's way too long. That's way too long. The Icarus with the $5. I think the reason is because people that play on PS4 or PC doesn't play a lot of platformers. The Insane Trilogy mainly sold for the nostalgic factor. I think that's part of it. That might be part of it. Yeah. Another mistake is that they made forcing people to buy the game to have the demo. Having a free demo, everybody could have helped. Could have helped. I think the demo's free now, though, isn't it? Wasn't it like if you pre-order, you got like an early access demo? Also, it was a leak the week before. It was leaked the week before, but that was fine. The leak was fine. If they would have if they would have had the hype cycle and pre-orders down right away, they could have got impulse. They could have got impulse buys, you know? Yo, but Jesus, you didn't have to donate, but Jesus. You could have just tagged Dank and we could have got that song going for you. But okay, thank you for the $5. Fighting for your friends, but Jesus. Donations for but Jesus. Please, donations for but Jesus. Try to break into my house, but Jesus. But please, if I can't get in, just give me a donation, please. I was just trying to get in and take some money from your house, but Jesus. Donations for but Jesus, please, please, please. Thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. I bless thee. Also, play this. I got you. The Icarus, thank you for the 5 though, Icarus, and good comment as well. But Jesus, thank you for the 5 as well. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you for the support today. Donations never mandatory, but always appreciated. So thank you guys for the support. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that. So yeah. Yeah, link in the description, Doc Ito. If you want to use Streamlabs, link in the description. Hey, what's up, Happy Mass Salesman? Let's see here. I guess Crash doesn't have a chance in Smash now. I don't think it has anything to do with Crash. I don't think it has anything to do with the sales of Crash 4. Nintendo picked the characters a year ago. So once again, game fan, you're not watching any of my videos. You're not paying attention to anything that I've said. Literally, I've been here. You've been here while I've explained this. I've had multiple videos on this. Nintendo picked the characters a year ago. More than a year ago, they picked the characters. They had no idea how Crash 4 was going to sell. They're not doing the characters as they go. It's not like they're, oh, Crash isn't selling. Well, now it's not coming to, we're not putting this on Switch. They picked the characters a year ago, guys. It's not based off of Crash sales on PS4 and Xbox One, you know? And why would they base it on the sales of PS4 and Xbox One and not the sales of their own platform? That also doesn't make sense. Like, it's two things wrong with what you said. Why the heck would Nintendo base a character based off of sales not on their platform? And on top of that, why would they be basing a character based off the sales on that? And it was picked a year ago. So you guys have got to watch. You guys have got to watch the what's it called? You guys have got to watch the videos, man, on some of this stuff. Got to watch the videos on some of this stuff. There's no correlation. There's no correlation to Smash or to Crash 4 sales in the game and Nintendo saying that's going to be in Smash or not. Yeah, Crash, it seems like it flopped. It seems like it flopped. Folks want Crash and Smash, but the game isn't selling well. But Nintendo already picked the characters before the game came out, guys. I don't know why you guys are mentioning the sales of the game. Nintendo already picked the character. Nintendo already knows all the 6 characters that are the DLC. They were picked a year ago before Crash was even announced or even known. Has nothing to do with the sales of the game. Why is this a thing? Why are there multiple people saying this? I don't understand. Where is this logic coming from? Do you guys not know that Nintendo picked the characters more than a year ago? It was a joke. Okay, good. Please tell me, because I'm sorry. I've seen so many people say that it's. I've seen so many people say that, you know, say otherwise. They don't think it's a joke. They think it's for real. That's how they do it. Okay, be more. I got you, homie. I got you. Thanks for the Sky's suggestion. Hey, no problem, man. Check it out. We'll have to wait and see for the international sales claim before Crash flop. Well, we do got the international sales. We've got Crash 4 sales in Japan, which had only sold 10,000 units, not including digital. We've got Crash 4 sales in Europe or in the UK, where that's its strongest area is the UK, and that was 80% lower than Crash Insane Trilogy. So we do have this is actually based off of international sales. We do have some indication of international sales numbers. On Amazon here in the West, it's not even in the top 100. So that's definitely a problem. So yeah. It's like, yeah, they're like, yo, no more Crash and Smash Brothers because it's not selling on systems that aren't ours. All right, let me get this next song though. It's going to be from Shamsa. I'm going to swing back to Juice Man Vaughn songs, okay? All right, the Bejesus song. If sales had anything to do with Smash guest characters, Terry and Banjo wouldn't be in the game. Exactly, because there's no Banjo games on Nintendo, modern Nintendo platforms or recent Nintendo platformers. And Terry, I mean, the Neo Geo games sell. The Fatal Fury games did sell well, but even if they didn't, Nintendo just wanted a SNK, classic SNK character in there, you know? If anything, they'd base it on the Insane Trilogy. Exactly, because Insane Trilogy did extremely well on Switch. It sold over 1 million. Exactly. Game Fan, you ask really weird questions. Like, I'm questioning... Like, I'm starting to question things about you sometimes, bro. Are you alright? If the game doesn't sell well, that doesn't mean it's a bad game. Since when was that ever a thing? You mind telling me how old you are, Game Fan? If you don't, and maybe I can understand you a little bit more. You know? How old are you? You got to be over 13 to make an account. So I just want to know, just so I can kind of, you know, kind of put in my mind, like, how old are you? 28? Okay. No, it's a really Crash is a really good game. Crash 4 is a really good game. Quality of a game has nothing to do with the sales. Now, games can sell really good because people say, hey, this game's good, go out there and buy it, blah, blah, blah. But we've seen really bad games sell well, and we've seen average games sell really well. We've seen really good games sell well. We've seen bad games, once again, do really good and do bad. I mean, there's not always a direct correlation between, oh, well, because it didn't sell, therefore it's bad. No, that doesn't mean it's a bad game at all. I mean, go look at the reviews for the game and see what people are saying. People are saying that Crash 4 is a really good game. But I mean, if you're 28 years old, you've been around the block, man. You know good and well that sales don't mean if a game is good or not. I mean, it can indicate that people like the game, you know. But you got to look at what people are saying in terms of like the quality of the gameplay, you know. Wind Waker's a good example. Wind Waker sold really well though. GameCube didn't sell the best, yet it's a great console. Exactly. Yes, I play action RPG games. Madden still sells gangbusters this year, and it's really bad. Yeah, Madden this year is pretty bad, and it sold really well. Check out my videos. I've already done multiple videos on who could be in Smash Brothers. I'm not answering any more questions with Smash Brothers and who I think could be in there. I've made way too many videos talking about it, so you guys can check out my videos on that. No, Wind Waker actually sold more on the GameCube than it did on the Wii U. Wind Waker sold, I think, over 4 million on the GameCube, and on the Wii U, I think it sold 2 to 3 million, somewhere in that range. So yeah. Yeah, Wonderful 101, that's another one. I fear Crash will face a similar situation as Mega Man Legends. Shamsa, that's I don't want to speak that into existence. I mean, but that's definitely not a bad point to bring up. I mean, I do think that if that did happen, that'd be pretty bad. That'd be sad. That'd be very sad. Mega Man Legends got yeeted, you know. So I hope that's not the case. Wii U and Dreamcast didn't sell the best, but they too were great consoles. Yeah, I feel you on that. Pretty much, COD Modern Warfare is the best-selling COD of all time. Yet many fancy as a bad game. Yeah. Well, I mean, it just depends, you know. Crash 4 will sell better if it's ported to Switch. I mean, it'll sell more. I mean, how much better will it sell? I don't know. It depends. It depends on the quality of the port, right? It depends on the price. It depends on when. It depends on what's coming out around it. I mean, there's a lot of there's variables, right? You remember school, like the little line, X and Y, then over 2 or 3 like little variables that you have to plug in. It's an equation, you know. It's definitely a math problem. So yeah. Ocarina of Time sold over 10 million on the N64. 10 million. Not 7.75. Sold over 10 million on 64. Let's see here. Sound like an NBA grad or MBA grad, OJ? Pff, I'm not. Oh man. So yeah. Hold on to random questions because I'm not answering top 3 Fire Emblem games. Of like I'm not answering all that right now. Let's get into the next topics. All right, guys. I'll answer random questions and more of that in the Q&A section. If I start answering everybody, because like a lot of people are like asking me like a lot of random questions, and I can't answer all of them. So if you guys hold on to the Q&A part, which we'll get to in just a bit, then I can answer some of those questions. But I can't just, a lot of people are just blurting out random things for me to answer, and I can't answer everything. We got to somewhat keep on topic, guys. Unless you're an elite ninja, and then, of course, maybe I'll kind of break the rules a little bit. But a lot of people are just blurting out random things for me to answer, and I can't answer everything, guys. I'm sorry. All right, we'll get to it, though. We'll get to it. All right, next up is, oh, yeah, Japan, Switch sold like 90,000 units, so it did really well. Animal Crossing, top game sold. 3D All-Star is still selling well. Smash Brothers, all the usual suspects are still up there. All right, so next topic is Avengers game. Is the Avengers game dead on PC? Is it dead on PC? Is the game dead just in general? That is what's going on right now. There's matchmaking issues. Apparently, there's matchmaking issues on PC because the player base is under 1,000. So people can't find matches, guys. So shout outs to Paul Tassi over there on Twitter. He had this article from Forbes, and he says Avengers dips below 1,000 players on PC, causing matchmaking problems. So people that are trying to find ways to play with other people, they can't because there's so few people playing the game in your area or in your region. 1,000 people, that's really bad. So the game already probably didn't sell well, and then Avengers is just having all sorts of issues. I don't know how many people are playing on other systems. I think maybe there's probably the biggest player base on PS4. I know there hasn't been any reported issues of people on there, but I'm guessing it's going to get worse before it gets better, especially with these next systems coming. But yeah, it's very unfortunate that we're seeing that. But I mean, I said this on Twitter. I was like, listen, guys, like the problem with Avengers, I said like it never should have launched when it did. It was broken at launch, or broken-ish at launch. The first update that they did for the game, it had 1,000 different, fixes. 1,000 different fixes, for it. Like, how do you have a patch that has 1,000 fixes? That doesn't even make, does that even make sense to you guys? A patch for 1,000 different things that were fixed in the game. That's ridiculous, So that was also an issue as well, and then on top of that, it lacked content. There wasn't enough Avengers in there, and it just wasn't fun to play. I mean, my play time is that it was boring. It just wasn't fun to play. Yeah, we got way more viewers on YouTube, dude. We got like 250 viewers on YouTube. What's up, G5? And he says, man, F Avengers multiplayer. That's not what's important. Fix the damn game. But hold up, G5. You were talking about how fun the game was when it launched. You were talking about how good the game was. What happened, bro? Wait a minute, hold up here. You were talking about how good the game was. Looks like we had a change of hearts. Yeah, it's dead. I've stopped playing once I realized no one is available besides the game is butt. Game is booty. Is it Matt Booty? Avengers is getting that Anthem treatment, man. It looks like it, bruh. It looks like it. It looks like it. It finally dawned on him how bad the game actually is. Oh man. But the game is busted. All right. It was fun. It wasn't fun. It's not fun anymore, but it was fun. I think I saw Chuba here too. What's up, Chuba? Welcome to the stream, dude. If I missed you coming in, my bad, dude. Shout outs to Chuba. It was definitely okay. Chuba says definitely those Anthem vibes. Yeah, man. The game wasn't finished apparently. No, the game was not finished. I have the game. I have Avengers. Where is it? I have this. I have it. I didn't do any content on it because the game is just trash. Like I should have done a review or something on it, but I have the game. It sucks, dude. It sucks. Like some characters are fun to play as, but other characters, like Hulk is garbage to play as. Hulk is not fun. Hulk is way more fun in like that PS2 game, Ultimate Destruction. Like Hulk's way better in that game, in a PS2 game. The only character that seems somewhat fun to play as is like Black Widow and Iron Man. Like Captain America's okay, but Thor's kind of ghetto. Kamala's kind of ghetto. Iron Man is somewhat fun, but then he's kind of like when you have to fly around, it just seems a bit weird flying around with Iron Man. But the shooting controls feel like Mass Effect, so it kind of feels good. Black Widow, I said this before. I said this on the Spawncast. I said Black Widow feels like a really crappy version of Bayonetta. You know, like a really bad version of Bayonetta. I mean, it's still okay, but a really bad version of you playing Bayonetta. And the only character that actually feels like, okay, this character is like somewhat like dope, I would say is maybe like Captain America and Iron Man. But outside of that, all the other characters kind of feel like they're weird. You know, they're kind of weird to play as. And it's kind of like laggy. It just doesn't feel like it's not like as responsive. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. You know, wasn't feeling it. I think the game kind of sucks, dude. So that was just my thought process on it. So yeah. Hulk is the worst character to me. Literally destruction machine over getting tossed up by 5-7 robots. Like, yeah. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 is definitely a much better game. There's tons of different people to use. You know, like there's the multiplayer works. You can still find matches, and you know, even if you don't, you can still like switch off characters very easily. Like the mission structure, like I don't like the whole Destiny. You're like in a plane and like you're dropping off. Like it's just like Destiny. You know, like I'm not a huge fan of that structure, that always online. You know, Destiny type of looting. Like it's okay, but it's like, okay, you got a shiny wristband. You got a green shiny wristband. You got a blue shiny wristband. You got a gold shiny wristband. It's like, I mean, it's all right. I've just never been a huge fan of it. Like, not a huge fan. Like, it works, but it's just not my favorite type of upgrading system, you know? I know Chips streams Marvel Ultimate, Marvel Alliance a lot. I wonder what his thoughts are. Yeah, we'll get Chips and Six thoughts in a bit here. And we can see what he has to say. Yeah, I can't be out here wasting time on bad games, to be honest. I'm starting to play more. We'll wait and see with most games. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the move. That's the wave right there, you know? Yeah, it could have made the game way better. You know what they should have done, man? You know what they should have done with this game? What they should have done is stop focusing on graphics so much. They should have made it less graphically crazy and focused on actually having multiple Avengers. And don't make it like Destiny. It should have never been like Destiny. They should have made it like, yo, let's make a really better graphically looking game than Marvel Ultimate Alliance. It doesn't have to play just like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, but they should have made it play standard like Marvel Ultimate Alliance's hero mode, right? So make it play like that, and then make it a straight through game. It doesn't need to be always online. Just make it drop in, drop out co-op. Make it drop in, drop out co-op. Make it you go through levels, you know, normally. Don't make it a grindy type of games as a service game. Like, I think that was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. And I didn't like the games as a service model in the first place. Like, I really don't like games as a service. Yes, it works for some games. Yes, that's a thing for some games, but I'm not a fan of games as a service. And you know, and this one they just missed the mark on it. You know, you're a good friend, Happy Mass Salesman. So that you got a friend to buy Xenoblade Definitive Edition over Avengers. That's a good friend. Remember when people said this game was better than 3D All-Stars? Couldn't it be me? They said this game was better than 3D All-Stars? Wait, who said that? wait, who said, wait, hold on, who said that? Who said that? Well, you have a very nice free-to-play game like Ninja and Genshin. In fact, stinkers like Avengers stick out like a sore thumb. That's true. I think you know. Wait, who's? I don't remember. No, I really don't. Oh my God! Okay, yeah, no, I know, no. Oh my God, dude. Yeah, it's all good, guys. It's all good. Oh man. So I'd rather play Vex nursing a baby than play Avengers, bruh. GB Force, my man out here with the big hits. We have Spider, and the fact that Spider-Man wasn't in the base game, like that was whack too. Like, why isn't Spider-Man in the base game? Like, why is Spider-Man an extra? Like, Spider-Man should have been in the. Spider-Man's more popular than all these characters that are on here. Like, there's not. Spider-Man's the most popular Avenger. You know? How the heck is freaking Spider-Man not in the base game? Like, why is Spider-Man not in the base game? Like, I mean, Hulk and Thor, they're cool. Captain America, he's cool. You know, Iron Man, he's cool. But I mean, like, we need Spider-Man in the base game. And if you bought the game on Xbox, you don't get Spider-Man at all. Like, Xbox players just said, man, all right, is this how you get it? Xbox players, bro, that game wasn't even in the top. Xbox players just said, nope, not buying. They didn't buy the game at all. It sold 4 copies on Xbox, dude. Everybody bought it on either PC or PS4. Xbox players, they ain't buying nothing right now. All they're buying is Cyberpunk and Xbox Series X. Oh man, dude. You know, I don't mind Kamala. I don't mind her being in the game because the story actually works well with her being in there. That's like the one good thing is like she's actually she's a likable character. I do like I like seeing her origin story because she's not as popular as some of the other characters. So it's cool to see like how she came about, her powers, what happened, who she was. So that was actually not a bad thing about it. It shouldn't be either or. It shouldn't be like, okay, yeah, Kamala is in there or whatever, or it's Spider-Man. It should have been both of them in there, right? It shouldn't have been. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's only 6 characters. There should be 7 characters. 7 characters isn't too much to ask for, if I'm not correct, right? Like, that's not too much to ask for 7 base characters. I don't think that's too much to ask for, you know. So I don't think it should be an either or, you know. I think it should have been a both situation. That was probably the one good thing about it was because she's likable. She's very likable. The story's good centered around her, but the gameplay's just kind of trash. Hey, what's up, Charlie Ward? Hey, welcome. I'm working way through Radiant Dawn. Anything I should look out for? No, just enjoy it. Have fun. Don't worry about what I have to say. Just have fun. If something happens, start over. At least Tokyo Mirage was ranked higher when it was released for the Switch. That's not a good thing. Crash or Avengers ranked high? You mean like what do you mean by ranked higher? In sales? Did it? I don't know about over Crash. I don't know about that. And I don't think it did over Avengers either. If you're talking about sales, no. Tokyo Mirage, I don't think it was in the top Amazon sales or anything like that. In terms of like Metacritic, it's, I mean, it did better Metacritic than Avengers, but not better than Crash. I don't think so. Hawkeye definitely should have been a base character. Hawkeye, yeah. So yeah, hold on to random questions towards the end. Yasid, Baez, hold on to random questions towards the end. All right. If you really need to know my thoughts on Xbox, I have videos already up on the channel about that. Sebastian Guerrero with the $5. We're talking about Avengers in it being garbage. Or we're gonna get into random Q&A in just a bit. So give me just a second. I want to answer your question. Sebastian Guerrero with the $5 says, imagine having a Justice League game like Alliance, but without Batman. Basically the same thing. Man, you know what? I mean, I guess Spider-Man was one of the recruited Avengers, so I guess he wasn't part of like the Brain Trust Avengers, right? The formation of it, because I remember like in the movie, Spider-Man was recruited as one of the Avengers, so he wasn't one of the originals. So, but neither was like Kamala, right? So I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Thank you for the 5, Mr. Sebastian, bro. Yeah, I see what you're saying for sure. Avengers didn't call your attention? Okay, then just chill then and wait till we're ready for the Q&A then. I can't like I said, I can't answer everybody's just random questions. Because we have a lot of people in here, then people just, once I answer 1 or 2, then everyone just starts asking them, and then it gets, and we never actually move the stream along, you know? So just hold on just for a little bit, and we'll get your question answered in just a bit, man. Tokyo Mirage Sessions was in top 20 games when it was released on the Switch. Crash 4 didn't even hit top 100. It did hit top 100. I don't think you know what you're talking about, Jaden. Crash was in the top, in terms of games by itself, it was 13th. On Amazon. It was number 1 in the UK charts, which Tokyo Mirage Sessions wasn't there. It just left the top 100 after this. But it was in the top 100 like a couple days ago, like yesterday or the day before. It was like 80 something. And then if you want to talk about just games by itself, because Amazon does like products and all that too. So if you want to just talk about like games by itself, it was like 13th or something like that at one point. So I don't think Tokyo Mirage Sessions ever got that high. I'm pretty sure Crash 4 outsold Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Almost positive. Let's see here. All right, so I think we have we have enough here on Avengers. You guys are done talking about it. Thank you for the 5 though, Mr. Sebastian. I forgot Hawkeye's DLC. LOL. Yeah, it's extra. There's a lot of extra characters that are coming, but the characters are taking too long. It's like the game's already been out since when, right? The game's been out since September or whatever, right? It's been out for a little, like, there should have already been a new character out. Like, why are they taking so long with the characters? So no, that's a problem. All right, yeah, you missed the discussion for Nintendo sales. Yeah, you missed it. You can rewind the stream though. But really, we just talked about Crash 4 the whole time. I mentioned it briefly at the very end. But yeah, Switch had another big what's it called? Big week in Japan. Over 90,000 consoles sold. Pretty much all top 10 games, like 8 of them were Switch games. So another big week in Japan. So yeah. Yeah, it's number 1, but it just sold a lot less than Insane Trilogy, which is obviously not good. You know, which is not good considering that game came out 3 years ago. There's a bigger install base now, so you want to see your games go up with the bigger install base, not go down. But it is what it is. All right, so let's go to get into random Q&A, guys. If you guys have questions, I've got answers for you guys. You can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, or just PlayerEssence by itself. Also, guys, it'd be really nice if you can please hit that like button on the stream. We got 260 people plus in here watching. Hit that like button, see if we can get up to 300 people watching the stream. And when you hit the like button, it really does help get our streams on the front page more and all that good stuff. So yeah, hit that like button, guys. Hop off the stream. If you're somebody new, subscribe. That'd be great. Thank you, Anton George. Do you think the new Zelda game will get more character DLC? Which Zelda game are you talking about? You talking about Age of Calamity? What are you talking about? The Icarus says, the Icarus donated another $5. 2 donations now for the Icarus. Thank you so much. We gotta get a little, I'm trying to figure out something. If somebody does like 2 separate donations, like it's like a little like tracker or like counter, like times, like their name pops up. Like I want to do something like that. Like, so if somebody does like a donation, then like they do another one for the stream, or they get like a little extra animation or something. I don't know. I gotta figure that out. But anyway, thank you for this. Another donation. Says also, if the review sites say Crash 4 is too hard, then it should be a cakewalk for us Nintendo fans because we played DKC Tropical Freeze. I mean, I'm hearing like Frank and other people say that it's not as hard. So there are some Nintendo fans saying that it's not as hard. So that might be the case. Have you heard of GameStop and Microsoft partnership? Yeah, I saw something on Twitter about it. But yeah, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people say, you know, like it's hard, but then I'm seeing a lot of like some Nintendo fans say that it's not that hard. And like Jordan plays Nintendo games, and like he says that it's like he's just said like the last part was really hard. I did say that, but I'm also a veteran platformer games though. I think a lot of Nintendo fans are pretty good at platforming games though, right? Of course it did. Switch is the best console ever made, minus the shoddy controllers. minus that. Let's see. JD says, now that we're on off topic, I need to ask this. Have you ever heard about CD Projekt Red tried to justify or support crunch? Yeah, they did. I saw it. Charlie Ward with the 5 British pounds. Thank you so much, Mr. Charlie Ward. Says, what's your all-time top 5 Wii games? I have to think about it, but just off the top of my head, like Xenoblade Chronicles, The Last Story, Super Mario Galaxy 2 and 1, Metroid Prime 3, you know, those are the games that I really like. Mirror Monster Demon Blade. But I'd have to really go through and look at, you know, what games I really liked, you know. So, yeah. So people are complaining that Pikmin 3 is another lazy port due to still being 720p with no big graphical update, even though there's a lot of new content added. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why it'd still be 720p. Like, definitely, like, updating it to 1080p would have been good if they could do that. So yeah, that would have been better if they did that. So yeah, but yeah, if you don't update it to like the maximum resolution that the system can do, then you're definitely gonna people say that it's lazy or not good enough, you know, which is fine. If people think it's lazy and they don't want to buy it, if that's their opinion, then that's fine. Let them say it. It's fine. It's lazy. Don't buy it. Xenoblade Chronicles is god tier. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see. Check out the free Pikmin demo now. You want me to check that out right now? No, I'm streaming. Are you gonna check it out right now? We all know OG's favorite game of all time, Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's not my favorite game of all time. It's definitely one of my favorite games of all time. That's for sure, Cherry. You're right about that. One of my favorite games. My favorite game of all time is Chrono Trigger. But Fire Emblem Three Houses is definitely like in my top 5. It's definitely in my top 5. It's up there, or top 10 for sure. I love that game, and I need to start playing it again. I really need to get back to the Blue Lions path. Like I think I'm gonna play it. Like tonight's the NBA Finals, so I'm probably not gonna play any games tonight. But definitely this weekend, I'm gonna go through and beat that Blue Lions path for sure. All right, any other questions, guys? See, now I don't see a lot of random questions, man. Like beforehand, everyone's asking me random stuff. Now I'm saying, hey, let's get some random questions here. What's your policy on getting collector's editions of games? Oh, I haven't had that one. That's a good question. Yo, KBA Films, thank you for the $5. He says, love the channel, by the way. Keep it up. Yo, Shout out to KBA, man. Thank you. I appreciate that 5. Appreciate that 5. In terms of collector's editions, if it's a game that I'm really hyped for, I get it, right? So like Bravely Default 2, that's probably gonna have one. I get it. Octopath, Xenoblade, those are the games that like I'm super hyped for like my favorite franchises. I get a collector's edition. If it's like a franchise that I'm not as hyped about, but I like let's say like Valkyria Chronicles, I like that franchise, but it's not like my favorite. I'll wait till the collector's edition goes down in price, then I'll buy those. But I'll never buy it full price at the beginning. So that's kind of how I see it. Thank you for the $5 though, Mr. KBA. Good question, Juice. Finals game is tomorrow, bro. Oh, it's tomorrow. I thought it was tonight. My bad. Tomorrow. Okay, never mind then. It looks like I might play some Fire Emblem tonight then. Oh, wait a minute. No, tomorrow's Friday. No, tomorrow we got to stream early because we have Shamsa Fam Among Us. So I got to start the stream early. So I got to wake up early so I can get my workout done, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting into the core critical part of my workout. Yo, RX Gaming with the $5. Yo, nice avatar, too. This is what's good, my boy. How you been? Can you play the song titled Menu Kirby Fighters 2 music? Absolutely. Thank you for the 5. Thank you for the 5. But yeah, I'm getting to the... I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I'm going to get your music going right away. Yo, RX, thank you for the support, bro. I appreciate you, homie. Thank you. In terms of the... You know... My workouts, man, like it's getting into the core part where I really need to focus in. So I can lose that extra. Try to get to my goal weight. Try to get there, you know? All right. So let me get this Kirby Fighters 2 music going here. Kirby Fighters 2 title theme. Will I ever shave my beard? When my wife says I can shave my beard, I don't like having my beard this long, but my wife says keep the beard that long. So if the wife says keep the beard that long, the wife says keep the beard that long. I would trim like this much off of it, but she likes it this long, so what can you do? Hey, what's up, Jeremy? Welcome to the stream. I got one for you. What's your take on Josh Allen now? You got to be coming around, believing your boy. Here's the thing. I don't believe in him completely, but I believe that he's a good quarterback. I think he's a good quarterback, but I still think that he makes bad decisions and he's a little reckless with how he handles the ball, and that can come back to hurt him really bad later. But the Bills are good. But I still think Russell Wilson is the quarterback. That's the MVP right now, is Russell Wilson. I think Russell Wilson's the best quarterback in the NFL right now. Whoa, calm down, Charlie. Calm down. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is easily one of my favorite games, which says a lot since other Breath of the Wild and Elite Dangerous are my favorites are as old. Yeah. No, I didn't play the Pikmin 3 demo. No. Let's see here. Speaking of which, who is your favorite Blue Lions character? So far, explain why. I'm super curious. My favorite Blue Lions character? To be honest, I like Dimitri. Let's see here. This is unfortunately I gained 1 kg. Freaking stupid America, our metric system. It's only 2 pounds, Shamsa. That's not that big of a deal. It's only 2.2 pounds. You can lose that in no time. Hey, what's up? You can move. What's your favorite character in all the Xenoblade games? Mine is Mithra. My favorite character in all the Xenoblade games? Laura. Laura Malos. During quarantine, I went from 220 to 190 just by drinking water. Yeah, I'll do it for you. I know you're just joking around. Just got to keep it a little bit more PG for the kiddos that are watching during the day. Have you ever stand for one console? I've tried some PS and Xbox streamers and I can't stomach it. Have you ever wait, what does that mean, Vizion? What are you trying to say? RX Gaming coming through with another $5. Yo, RX Gaming, thank you for the double donation supports. Thank you guys for all the 5 spots today, man. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 spots in a row. Thank you guys. Here's another 5. Here's another 5, my boy. I got you. Also, do you have any tips on working out? Oh well, your body. LOL. Your boy got fat. Okay, I'm starting next week. Okay, yeah. Tips. You guys all want to get a notepad down. For those who are a little bit overweight and you want to lose some weight, here's the thing about exercising, guys. Calories. Do not listen to what these people, don't listen to what anybody says here in the chat, okay? Listen, RX, listen to what I'm saying right now, okay? Because right now there's going to be a bunch of people that disagree with what I'm about to say, and they're going to sit there and say, no, but this! You know, so just listen to what I'm going to tell you, okay? This is the certified OJ PlayerEssence Cross Spawn Wave way to lose weight and look great. Facts between me and John. You can tell me and John started losing weight around the same time, 2018. We both started losing weight. John lost weight faster than I did though. But we both started losing around the same time. So listen to what I'm about to say. The best thing to do is, one, you got to prepare your body. The first thing you got to do is mentally prepare your body. The best time to work out is in the morning before work. I know you're working. Wake up, get your workout done. Prepare beforehand. You need sleep and rest. You need vitamins, minerals, nutrients. So make sure you're taking your men's multivitamin. Make sure you're taking your omega-3 for your heart health. You need a healthy heart to be able to run. Make sure you're taking your vitamin C. Make sure you're taking all your vitamins and nutrients. Make sure you're taking everything that you need to take, right? So once you do all that, once you start on that regimen, your calorie count needs to be in check. You cannot be eating all sorts of stuff. You can't be eating like a slob. And I mean that. Like, you can't be eating every day like a slob. You've got to watch the calories. You got to watch the trans fats, the saturated fats, and all that. There's no easy way of doing it. You've got to you've got to run. You've got to run. If you want to lose weight very slowly, just watch your diet. That's it. And yes, you'll lose weight slowly but surely. But if you actually want to lose weight and look cut, look ripped, change the shape of your body, you've got to exercise. You've got to get your cardio in, lose the weight off the tummy, and you've got to get your push-ups, your sit-ups, your bicep curls. You got to get all that stuff in. I like to wake up early in the morning. That's when your body's primed and fresh and ready to absorb, in my opinion. Get your workout in, whether it's an hour, 2 hours, whatever the case is. I run for most of the time. I run for up to an hour and a half to 2 hours. Now, if you can't run for that long, run for 10 minutes and then you get tired, then walk for 5 minutes. But get your running in. Get at least, I would say, 5 miles starting out, of actual running and walking in. Now, obviously, you're just starting out, so you maybe not be able to run for 5 miles, but get your mileage in. Get your steps in early so you don't have to worry about it later after work, So sleep, vitamins, nutrients, minerals, calories, watching the calorie count, and exercising early. You do all that repeatedly, diligently for 4 or 5 months, you're going to see big results. Big results. All right. To be honest, you didn't really say anything wrong. It's not about me saying wrong, because anytime that I mention health, people always say that, no, there's this, you got to do this instead. No, that's not it. So that's always what happens. So yeah. This is what I'm telling you how I lost my weight, okay? How I lost my weight. I was 240 pounds in 2018. So for those who are on the other, let me do the metric thingy for you guys. YouTube, or no, 240. So I was 108 kilograms, 108.8 kilograms. In 2018, so 2 years ago. Right now, I'm about 190 190 pounds. Let's just say that. I'm somewhere between 190 and 196. I think I'm a little bit less than that though. So I was right now I'm about 86.1 kilograms. My goal weight is 175. That's 79 kilograms. So I'm about 15 pounds away from that. 15 to 25 pounds away. All right. 15 to 20 pounds away. Sorry. So that's the best way, man. How do you feel when you finally said under 200? Dude, I was so hyped. I was so hyped when I saw that the scale was under 200 pounds, dude. I was like, yo, this is so cool. It was the first time that I was under 200 pounds since like 2015. So, must be relatively tall. No, I'm not relatively tall at all. I'm about 5'9". Do you have stretch marks? Yeah. On my arms. From lifting weights and expanding so much, I have stretch marks on my arms. Here. You can see them kind of coming across. Yeah. I think on my back too. My back, there's some stretch marks. A little bit. Vendetta Against with the $2 says, do you have cheat days for meals? Yes, I do have cheat days. Fridays are my cheat days at Mama Essence's house. I eat candy, I eat ice cream, I eat barbecue chicken, I eat Popeyes, I eat whatever, I eat pizza, I eat whatever the hell's there. I don't eat a ton of it, but I eat enough, you know? But then again, on Fridays, I exercise really hard and I don't eat a lot here. I have a very light breakfast. And then I eat at my mom's house. Did you hear that Sega might be considered Dreamcast Mini? If so, what games would you want on it? Just all the best games. You guys already know those games, man. Like Skies of Arcadia and all that crap. Sonic Adventure. What's your thoughts on Xbox Series X? Do you like the system, upcoming games overall more than PS5? It's about equal, to be honest. There's not really anything that's more defining. PlayStation has some more exclusives, but they're about the same to me, to be honest. They both look good. All right. Let's get some new music going here, though, guys. All right. Is everything okay with Velvet, Shamsa? But in terms of a Dreamcast Mini, you know, until I see it, Sega says a lot of things, you know. Ew, Avengers PC, I got sucked up in that nonsense. Hashtag cash grab. Yo, what's up, Bobby? I don't know. OJ? Okay. Hey, if you guys want, I'll take care of it. I have Velvet on, I can reach Velvet. I can take care of it after the stream. I have her on Xbox. We've spoken on there before. Does he come off as neutral? I mean, in a good way. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why that'd be a bad. There's no bad way of talking about it. But yeah, they're both. I mean, I have both of them pre-ordered. Yeah, is it Yast? I don't know how to say your name, dude. I'm sorry, Mr. B. I have both of them pre-ordered. Whenever they come out, cool. I'm gonna play some games that I already have. So yeah. To be honest, my favorite type of games are like Nintendo first party. But I don't have a problem with Microsoft or Sony. Like, they make good games, they make good systems. I'm down to play them. And I'm not here to trash them like some people think I am. You know. I might make a joke or two every now and then, but I make jokes on Nintendo. I make jokes on everybody, so. Try to cheer her up on my end. Okay. I'll find her after the stream, if you guys want. This might be a slow moment, but Bandicoot is based off the animal in Australia, right? I think so. That's what I would guess, right? I'm guessing it's like the same thing. Like, isn't like Taz the Tasmanian Devil and like Crash Bandicoot like the same thing? Or are they different? Because they both spin around and go and that crazy. So like I'm thinking that they're like the same thing. Are they not? That's what I always thought Crash Bandicoot was based off of, like Taz. Nice. Charles said, I was out of gaming for 7 years last year. Got a Switch this year. PC. Got a Switch this year. A PC. Feel set. So I can play it. So much I can play. Absolutely. Please play Daytona. Vocal. Choose the first song that happens. Daytona vocal. Okay, I got you, Charlie, for that earlier donation. Yeah, I got you. When do you think we'll see another Star Fox? I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm not really sure. Maybe next year. Would it be better if you can actually play with the character instead of being in the plane the whole time? It depends. It depends. You know, if you're trying to make a game like Star Fox Assault, where you did both, you know? Or there's a game like Star Fox 64, which is still the best-selling Star Fox game of all time, where you don't really ever play out of the plane. Like there's a submarine. Maybe you make different, you make different types of vehicles, right? Or so you make a submarine, you make a tank, you make a plane. Maybe you have like different types of stuff that you can like pilot. Thoughts on GameStop and MS deal? I haven't really looked too much into what the deal was about, but I mean that's cool. All right. What's up, Tuya? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Let me play this Daytona vocals music. Daytona USA vocal. I don't know. I don't know. I can't find where it says the vocal one. So you're going to have to give me the exact title of it, Charlie, and then I can find it better. Okay? I'll listen to that tip you gave me about not eating too many walnuts as a snack and what's alternative for cravings. Here's going to be some hard here's some hard news for you guys. Everybody that you're not going to like what I'm about to say. There is no alternative. The alternative is suck up and don't eat. That's the alternative. It's that you don't eat. You don't snack a lot in between meals, and you just don't. You just don't. There is no alternative. You don't eat. Or the one alternative that I can give you, everybody here hates it whenever I say it, but I personally like drinking. Oh, what's up, Casey O'Connor? Drinking ice, the carbonated, it's like a antioxidant drink. I drink those whenever I get hungry and like I get a little bit of a craving. I have that. Or if I do, it's something super healthy, like an apple, like a Honeycrisp apple or a Granny Smith apple, So if you're going to eat or snack, it needs to be something extremely healthy, like an apple. Like, or it needs to be something like that, or like a little bit of raisins or something like that. It can't be anything high in calories. That's the problem. Like almonds and all that, they're not bad for you, but they're high in calories. They're just high in calorie count. And that's the difference between some people here and what me and John do. Me and John are all about calories. It's not about what's healthy for you or not. You know why it's not about that for us? Because we're going to bust our butt exercising every single day. So whatever bad health thing, like diet soda or whatever, if I eat a pizza, it doesn't matter. I'm going to burn so many damn calories throughout the week exercising. It doesn't matter. My health is going to be straight. It's about calories. That's the biggest thing. It's about calories, So peanuts, walnuts, almonds, I took those out of my diet. Because I used to have those a lot. Honey roasted peanuts, almonds, all that crap. Weight just started coming off. Belly fat just started coming off. Because there's there's just too much calories in those things, you know? There's just too much. It's not bad for you, but there's just too many calories. So substitute with an apple. That's what I would say. Get your favorite apple. I love Honeycrisp apples. I don't know if they have a lot of those where you're at, but here in California, they grow really good Honeycrisp apples. They taste delicious. They taste like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain what they taste like, but it tastes so good. And Granny Smith apples, the green Granny Smith apples, I like those. So substitute it with that. Watermelon or cucumber. Yep, watermelon and cucumber, those are good. Cucumbers are that's pretty good. Slice up the cucumbers. Maybe you have a little bit of not a lot, a little bit of peanut butter with it if you like peanut butter. If not, maybe have like a little bit of whatever, something that you might like with it. I'm not really sure. Okay, I got you. There we go. It's it right. This is it right here. Let's see. Stay away from sodium and carbonated drinks. Nah, I don't think I wouldn't. If you like some carbonated drinks that are 0 calorie, you can drink them. Just moderation. Sodium is something that you can easily expel from your body if you exercise enough. So I'm not of the my diet isn't okay, no, you're not allowed to have any diet soda. That's carbonated. Or you're not allowed to have ice drinks. That's carbonated. Nah, that's not my diet. My diet is more about calories. Sodium is just something like, sodium, obviously you have to keep it in mind, like how much sodium goes into your body, but just moderation. It's okay to have a little bit of sodium. You can have a drink that has some sodium in it, but you just got to watch out how much you drink. It's moderation. But sodium isn't something that's going to kill you if you have some sodium in a carbonated drink. So that's my issue that I have with some people. Like, not with some people, but just the way some people talk about it. They say, no, you can't have any sodium. Like, no, you can have sodium. you can have a carbonated drink. That's fine. Just watch how much you have, you know? But like I said, people think differently. People exercise differently. Everybody has their things that they like and they don't like. But for me, diet soda is something that I drink sometimes just to help me not have other things. It helps me not crave other things. Now, for other people, it might be different. But for me, I'd rather drink a 0 calorie diet soda than eat a healthy snack of peanuts and almonds for 300 or 400 calories. Almonds are healthier for you, right? But almonds will give you hella calories. So I'll take the 0 calories with the bad for you, the little bad for you, over healthy almonds or healthy trail mix that'll give you calories. So I'll take the no calories over the calories. So that's the difference between me and other people, you know, when it comes to diet and all that. I'm not worried about having something that's a little unhealthy. I'm gonna exercise so much, my body's gonna expel it. It's not gonna be a big deal for me. Now, for other people, if you don't exercise as much, then okay, it's different for you. But for me, I'm not worried about it at all. I went to the doctor just a bit ago. I'm completely healthy. Healthiest that I've ever been. Almost. Not since my college days. You know? So that's just my thought process. But for other people, it's different. What's up, Clue for Press? Carbohydrate stores as fat. Sodium is with your blood pressure. It's like salt has like sodium. That doesn't really store as fat. Carbohydrate stores as fat. If you don't use the carbohydrate. What about protein shakes? Not a fan. But if they work for you, then drink them. The only problem with carbonated seltzer water is too much can ruin your teeth enamel. Too much can ruin your teeth enamel. Well, you should be brushing your teeth with the best tooth enamel toothpaste in the world. But too much of anything can ruin something, guys. I don't know why I have to continue to explain this every single time. Too much of anything can be a bad thing. Too much bananas can be a bad thing for your health too. can cause problems. Too much of anything can be it's all about moderation. I've said this a million times, guys. But I don't know, are you gargling carbonated water or seltzer water, dude? You shouldn't be getting all over your teeth like that. Do you plain roasted nuts? I don't eat peanuts, almonds. I took those completely out of my diet. They're too much calories. And like once you eat one, you want to eat another one. They're not bad for you in general, but there's just too many calories. Too many calories. So what's the equation for you regarding how tall versus how much you weigh? So that's the BMI equation, right? I'm not the biggest fan of BMI because for people that have muscle tone, it can be a bit different. But it is a general rule of thumb or guideline to go by, but it's not the be all end all. So a BMI chart for most people that don't exercise or whatever, maybe it's something that you might want to go by, right? So if you're not someone that's in the gym all the time and building muscle tone, then BMI might be something that you look at. But for people that exercise and go to the gym and all that, BMI charts, tall versus your height versus your weight isn't something that is the be all end all. You know? It's not. But I mean, obviously, like if you're 5'5", you probably, you know, and you're not exercising like crazy, you probably don't want to be 200 something pounds, right? Like, so if you're short and you're over, like if you're 5'5", you probably don't want to be over 200 pounds. Especially if you're not exercising at all. If you're not lifting weights and you're not muscly, then you probably want to be less than that, right? So there definitely is some truth to a BMI chart, right? Height versus weight. So it's me neither. I think I'm supposed to be weigh like 145. Charity, your women's. I think a women's BMI chart is different, right? So women's BMI. Yeah, BMI is not the be all end all. Like I said, it's not the be all end all for everything, guys. So just keep that in mind. But if you don't exercise, you definitely want to look at that BMI chart and say, okay, maybe I should be around in this weight, somewhere in the, like, you know, the stratosphere, you know, because the only thing that throws a BMI chart off whack is muscle, you know. So keep that in mind. I'm still laughing about your Ronnie from Jersey Shore coming the other day. I got fat really quick just from all the carbs and calories I ate. Didn't know surplus of carbs can store as fat as well. Yes, surplus of carbs stores fat. So that's why you guys gotta be very careful. And that's why I took out, like, you know, the peanuts and like the pizzas every single week, you know, and like if you take all that stuff out, you'll be much better off, right? And if you eat carbs late at night, that's definitely good. That is the biggest reason why my tummy went down. I stopped eating carbs late at night. I stopped snacking on that type of stuff late at night. You get rid of all that and you use the carbs as fuel during the day, you'll be all right. But try not to have too many carbs at night, especially past 6 o'clock. Try not to have too much carbs, you know. And like I said, try to really look at your calorie content and what you're putting into your body. To me, it's all about calories, you know. If you don't exercise and you don't run, then obviously health, like what you're eating, is very, very important. I think even for myself, what I eat is very important too. But like, I'm not like, oh, I can't have a diet soda. You know, I'm not like, oh no, I can't have any sodium. Oh no, I can't. No. I just like, yo, how many calories am I putting into my body? You know? Oh my gosh, I'm way underweight with this BMI chart. What's your height? What's your height then? Wait a minute, hold up, Shamsa. Well, you were complaining about gaining 2 pounds. So you must be really thin then, if you're underweight on a BMI chart. So if you gain 2 pounds, you're good. You're okay then, Shamsa. Yep, all about calories. I ate a lot of carbs and still go down to my goal weight of 75 kilograms from 105. There you go. It's almost impossible to cut out all fats. Glenn the Frog. Nobody said that cut out fats. It's almost impossible. If you eat chicken, if you eat any type of red meat, all that stuff has fats in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost impossible to completely cut out fats from your diet unless you're really trying to. But if you have a normal diet of just like eating regular foods, you're gonna get fat, and you're gonna get fats. It's just got to be lean, you know. Most people, it's really hard to cut out all fats from your, like, not having fats in your diet at all. You know, that's really tough. Well, Shams, if you ever need any help in terms of with that, you can DM me. I have my bachelor's degree in kinesiology, so I know all about stuff like that. So I'm currently 159, 160 cm, currently weighing 52 kilograms. Ooh. You're really thin. Oh my gosh, Shamsa, you're tiny. But you're not like, yeah, you're tiny. That's okay though. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all. Rather be tiny than overweight and or obese, right? Medeo, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Charlie Ward with the $5. 5 British pounds says, thoughts on walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. I think you're joking around. Thank you for the 5, though. I appreciate that. For sure, man. I did this one diet that was veggies and lean meat. After 2 months, I could think straight anymore. You couldn't think straight anymore? Thank you for the 5, though. I need to shave about 30 pounds. No more McDonald's and Taco Hell for me. Yeah, you know what? The thing about it is that it's not about those places. Those places have healthy options, right? So if you go to Taco Bell, it's about the calories. Like, if you have a taco at Taco Bell, it's like 100-something calories for like one taco. So if you go get one taco at Taco Bell, you're fine. There's actually nothing wrong with that, right? It's about how much you eat from Taco Bell. Now, are you getting the triple deluxe nachos with nacho cheese and all? And then, okay, that's the problem. Those places like McDonald's, they have healthy options. Like, let's say you want to get, you go to McDonald's, want to get a chicken sandwich? Okay, you get a chicken sandwich. You don't need the fries. You hold the fries. You get a diet drink. That's like, what, 500 calories or something like that? That's not too bad. Got some chicken, got some protein in you. So it's about what you eat at these places, not about the place itself, you know? Dior Wilson with the $1 donation says, can you play something from Super Mario Sunshine? Absolutely. Super Mario. But do you trust yourself to actually eat something that's not crazy from those places? That's the thing, and that's why I stopped going. I don't trust myself to get something healthy from those places, you know? All right. Thank you for the $1, Mr. Dior Wilson. LOL, it's from the, yeah, I know it's from the DK rap. At least now I know it's from the DK rap. Yes. That's why I said you were joking around. I might take you up on that offer through Twitter DM. I've been stuck at 188 for a while. I've been trying to go down to 180 again. Well, you already exercise, so I can... Oh, why'd you reject the message, Frank? Okay, hold up. Maybe you missed that. I might take you up on that offer through Twitter DM. I've been stuck at 188 pounds for a while. I've been trying to go down to 180. 8 pounds? Dude, that's easy. You're still young. You still exercise? Dude, that's super easy. Like, all you gotta do, like, no joke. Like, we can talk about it through DMs, but all you gotta do, Frank, is take away one thing that you're eating each day. Just take away about 200 calories per day, right? So 200 times 7. What's that? 1,400? 1,400 calories. Increase your output, your calorie, increase your running by about 20 minutes of extra jogging, right? So get an extra 2 or 3 miles in every single day that you run, all right? Or add an extra day. Add an extra day, reduce about 200 calories per day, and that 8 pounds will be gone in like a month. Guaranteed, it'll be gone. It's about math, right? You just got to do the math. That 8 pounds will be literally smoked in about a month or a month and a half. But yeah, I can DM you about it. Like, that's what I did to lose. Like, I was 204 pounds about a month ago. And I'm like, man, I really want to get to like 190, 195. I was like, in like the next 2 weeks. What did I do? I did the same thing that I just told you. Decreased by about 200, 300 calories. Increased by a bit more. Next time that I got on the scale, I was 196 2 weeks later. So I lost 4 pounds 1 week, lost another 4 pounds the next week. It's all about the math. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta change up a couple different things. It's harder though because you eat a little bit less, but and you have to do a little bit more. But you do that, and those pounds will come off. I was thinking about buying a Ring Fit as an extra workout on top of the stuff that I do during the week. Ring Fit, what that's gonna do for you is that it's gonna tone you. Unless you're doing the cardio parts with Ring Fit, Ring Fit's not gonna help you lose a lot of weight. It's gonna have a placebo effect on your mind in terms of what you eat, but it's not gonna actually help you lose a ton of weight. It's gonna tone you up. It's gonna get your arms more toned and stuff because it's a resistance band essentially. It's gonna get you moving your heart rate. It's gonna give you some stuff, but unless you're actually stressing your heart with cardio, that's not gonna help you actually lose a lot of weight, like noticeable weight. So keep that in mind, guys. The best way to lose weight: 1, diet, 2, cardio, running. Those are the 2 best ways. Diet and running. Those are the 2 things that make you lose weight. Diet and running. If you can't run physically, it's cardio. So on a bike, pedaling, getting the heart rate up, moving. That's what does it. Ring Fit has a lot of like squat, pull, extend, which is good for toning, once you've lost the weight. It's good for that, but is it going to actually help you lose the weight? Like pounds and pounds and pounds? No. But it has a placebo effect, which is good. Placebo effect's good because now you're saying, okay, I played Ring Fit, I weighed this much, I got to make sure that I watch what I eat. So it's good for that, I would have laughed even more if you would have straight out said, "Get out of here, Charlie. I know the DK rap." After reading it, yeah, that would have been better. Sorry. How many calories do you eat per day? I eat about 3,000 per day to maintain weight since I've been doing 2 hours of exercise per day as well. I don't eat anywhere near 3,000. I probably eat around maybe 1,500. I think my problem is that not eating enough calories. I really don't have an appetite. 1 meal a day is good for me. Well, how much are you trying to lose weight or gain weight? Which one? Busted my tail to get the Rona weight, but I'm 39, so it's challenging. Yeah, just gotta keep working at it. I had to do cardio classes about 45 minutes of intense cardio on Monday and Wednesday, and Tuesday and Thursday I do the same with strength. If you add an extra day, you'll lose the weight. So add 1 day of straight cardio running for an hour, and you'll get to 188 in about a month and a half, 2 months. If you eat exactly the same, and then you add an extra day of if you add 1 hour of cardio each week, or yeah, each day, not each day, each week, right? So Friday, that's your 1 day of cardio that you run for 1 hour. You will get to one, and you eat exactly the same. You will get to 180 in a couple months. I think I read that wrong. This is on the safe side. No, Shamsa, you're on the safe side. You're not bad with your weight and all that. You're actually fine. It's better to be where you're at than to be obese. That is just like the general rule of thumb. Like, you don't want to be you don't want to be too underweight, but your weight, there's a correlation between weight and like problems like heart problems and stuff like that. Like, people that are overweight have more of that, bad joints, knees, whatever, too much weight, all that stuff like that. So since you're 100 something pounds, 114 pounds or whatever, that's better than being a lot overweight. So that's good. That's not bad. And like, you're not super tall either, so that's fine. You know, I don't really think that that's not a big deal, you know? Bead Queen fighting for her friends says, I have a weird request, and okay if to say no, but I was wondering if you could say hi to me in the stream tomorrow. If you remember, I'm having surgery during your normal stream time. It would be fun to see a shout out when I watch replay. Oh, of course, Beat Queen. First of all, I want to wish you a safe and awesome, you know, surgery. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. I'm going to be praying for you. Make sure nothing goes wrong. That's the first thing. And I will remember. I'm going to make a mental note of it. Plus, I'm going to write it down. And I will make sure that I say, hi, Bead Queen. Hopefully everything's going well on your surgery tomorrow. And also have Dank, if you can make a note about that, make sure to remind me, all right, bro? Please? So I'll have my mods remind me too, or any of the mods here. If you guys can make a mental note for me so we don't forget to say hi to Bead Queen and make sure that we wish her a good, safe, and good surgery, okay? So we will absolutely do it. Thank you for the $5, Bead Queen. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, Velvety, you're here. Hi, Velvet. Okay, are you okay? So you're not feeling well, not feeling too excited today? That's okay. Every day is not gonna be a very fun day or feel very excited. So you have to keep that in mind. Everybody has good days and we have bad days, right? Like when I come on this stream, there's times when I'm having like the worst day. Like I'm dealing with immigration, these racist douchebags, you know what I'm saying? Like people saying stuff to me, comment section. There's times where I'm just not having a good day. But I come on stream, I see all of you guys, and all of a sudden I get happy. I get something to think about. So that's the thing for me, guys. Whenever I'm having a bad day, it could always be worse. You could be asking for donations from bejesus. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be trying to get into people's house because you don't have a place of your own, and you could be getting you could be trying to get into people's house, and you could almost get in trouble. All right, so that's the thing here, guys. So whenever you have a bad day, it's okay. It's okay to have a bad day, but just don't let it consume you. You know, don't let it consume you. And remember that it's better than the alternative for many people. A lot of us, pretty much all of us, I would say here, we have internet connections, right? We have a house to live in, whether it's not our house or it's a friend's house or it's a parent's house, but you have a roof over your head. You know, I mean, every time that I drive to my mom's house, you know what I see? I see homeless people. You know, I see people in the street just looking raggedy, you know, begging for money. If I have money, I'll give them $1. I mean, they're just looking for their next meal, you know? So I know that's like a weird type of like, okay, well, that's like ground zero, but you do have to be thankful for what you do have, you know, at the same time. Like, obviously you want to strive to be better and you want to feel better, but at the same time, that makes me feel better. Like, man, like it could be so much worse. It could be opposite direction, you know? Hey, what's up, Velvety? So long as you have a roof over your head and food in your belly, that's all that really matters. Everything else is a bonus, yes. Yeah, Eagles Lair, chill, bruh. What's with all the emotes? You feeling all right, bro? Just be glad you're not from the noodle armed army. Be grateful. The noodle armed army. You know what? I've never. The funny thing is that I've never. The last time that I was part of the Noodle Arm Army was like when I was like a little kid. You know, a little kid. But I got out of the Noodle Arm Army very early in life because my brother would make me do push-ups. I'm over here, this little kid in the 80s and stuff like that, doing push-ups and stuff for my brother. Get down and give me 30. Okay, sir. So I got out of the Noodle Arm Army very early in life. What's wrong with Noodle Arm? Nothing, Shamsa. For you, nothing wrong with Noodle Arm Army. The problem, though, with other people, let me explain to you what's wrong with the Noodle Arm Army. The Noodle Arm Army, they're the tough guys, Shamsa. You don't act like that. You're respectful. You're very nice. You're awesome, Shamsa. We got a lot of cool people here. There's nothing wrong with having noodle arms. That's why I said Noodle Arm Army. Because you have these tough guys that want to get behind their keyboards, you know, and sit there and type and say all this stuff to you. And then you see them in real life and they look like inflatable crazy arms man. Like these little stick figures, these Gumbies. You know what I'm saying? Like these scarecrows that are just these stick figures, and you're like, oh, that's what you look like. You're talking real tough, but you're 6 foot, 100 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like you're nowhere near as tough as you talk online, you know? And that's the biggest problem. That's why I said noodle arm army, because these people think that they're so tough, but they're not. They're a bunch of wimps behind their keyboards talking smack, being racist, saying stupid things, being sexist, you know, just being idiots, being douchebags online, you know? And that's the problem. Having noodle arms is not a problem. But when you act like a tough guy and you have noodle arms, that's a problem. Because you're not tough at all. You know, you don't even want to lift weights. You don't even want to do a push-up. But yeah, you're over here acting like you can saying all this stuff online to people, you know? Keyboard warriors, you know? Velvet really timed out her boyfriend because make her feel better. Hey, whatever you gotta do. Fingers got abs, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Click, 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 click. That's the problem, man. That's the problem. Shout out to Beat Queen. Thank you for the 5. I appreciate that. Keyboard warriors, exactly. It's like, I don't got a problem. If somebody wants to talk a certain way, you can talk a certain way. But the problem that I have is that there's been people that I've personally, you know, had issues with before. They'll sit there and say so much. And I've met some of these people in real life. And they're just these thin, alien-looking, you know, alien-body people. And you would never expect them to act that way in real life. Like when I went to E3. But then online, they are the tough guys. Talk smack, call people names, make fun of people. Why don't you do all that in real life? I just saw you, bro. Nah, there was none of that. Oh, it was, hey, what's up? Oh, everything was respectful. But online, all of a sudden, oh, you can make fun of people. You're a tough guy. You're clowning everybody. You know? But you looking like Gumby in real life. Nah, I'm not about that. That's just whack. That's fake. An abs finger? Yeah, I can play this Juice. Juice, I'm sorry. I must have missed that, dude. I missed that. Dank sent me your request, but sorry about that, Juice. Yeah, because you tagged me a while ago. Sorry about that, man. Look like these keyboard warriors looking like this. They're working at those keyboard warriors. That's how their actual abs don't look like that, but their finger looks like that. My noodle arms got KO power? Hey, you never know. Sometimes they do. I guess your Buck Bumble meme caught on. I typed OJ Buck Bumble on YouTube and something came up. Really? Hold on, let me check. The bald OJ. What? Wait, what? Who makes this? Wait, hold up, no, hold up. Yo, what's up, everybody? OJ here. Welcome back to another Buck Bumble Remaster video, and this one might be one of our best ones yet, because we're going to be showing off some... Yo, what's up, everybody? OJ here. Welcome back to another Buck Bumble Remaster video, and this one might be one of our best ones yet, because we're going to be showing off some brand new concept art in addition to screenshots straight from the gods over there at Buck Bumble. Starting off with Buck Bumble, it looks absolutely beautiful. Looks absolutely beautiful. We're checking out some of these screenshots here. It was fantastic. Graphics. Their hair just looks a lot better. The skin texture looks so much better.
Who did this?
Just the atmosphere and the world is just...
Who did this? Like, who did this? Who did that? Wait, who... You guys guys are weird. Dior Wilson said hello. Oh my gosh, bruh. Not many views, but you know, I'll give it a like. Oh my gosh. High quality content. I don't think that's a clowning. That's just somebody having a little bit of fun. That's obviously somebody who likes the streams, right? Like you don't do something like that unless you actually like the streams. Oh man, that was funny. No, that was good. This is like the Dora, the Dora with that was great. I'm gonna tweet. Yeah, you guys can definitely tweet it. Definitely tweet it. Power to the buck. I swear that it wasn't me. I was hoping for you to be grooving to the tune, but instead just a reward. Yo, man. Hey, look. Any of that stuff when people make that, it's funny. It's great. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it. I'm blessed to be in the position that I'm in that anybody even take the time to do something that silly, you know? So I'm cool. I'm cool with it. I'm cool. Oh my gosh, that was great though. That was fantastic. All right, let's keep it going though with the questions. If you guys have questions, you can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag plus or just PlayerEssence. I'm gonna check to see if there's any new gaming information or news that we can go over as well during the stream. Yeah, I don't see anything so far. It's people making stupid, you can only choose one, or you can only choose two. You can only choose one. Make a great choice. That's awesome. She inspires like your boyfriend's mother does. That's awesome. That's so good, Velvet. I'm glad. Did Bravely Default 2 get delayed? No, they haven't announced it yet. We have to wait and see. When did you join the Spawncast? I think 2018. My arms are bigger, bro. Your arms are bigger than what? You're 47 and can backflip amazing. I'm 46, not 47. I'm turning 47 next year. I'll be 47 in April next year. Yeah, so people talk about this. Okay, GameStop announces a multi-year partnership with Microsoft to expand our physical and digital omni-channel ecosystem and enrich our retail tech infrastructure to create the ultimate gaming destination for gamers. Read more here. Okay. Oh man, this is too long. I'll read more later. I'm 38, so working out isn't easy as it used to be. Oh, I'm used to it, loving it. Hey, there you go. Hey, what's up, VC? Just watch the bald. Yes, the bald OJ timeline. Best. It's the worst and best timeline at the same time.
It's bad and it's good. Bad and it's good. You think Microsoft is gonna buy GameStop? I don't know if they'd buy them. If anything, like they would bail them out if they really needed help, right? That'd probably be the thing. I don't think they'd buy them though. But obviously they have a vested interest in making sure GameStop stays afloat. So, OJ, Hurricane Delta is fast approaching. What's Hurricane Delta? What part of the U.S. is that going at? Wait a minute, you're 38? You're not 38, Frank. You said that you're 29. I'm 28. I always feel like I'm way older than everyone, so it's cool to see some older viewers. Oh, we got a lot of older viewers than 28. New Orleans? Okay, Hurricane Delta. Yeah. I don't know, man. It just seems like we're getting a lot of hurricanes and a lot of crazy stuff happening. I don't know. Maybe because of the climate? Maybe because climate change? I don't know. Who knows, right? It's near Texas. Hopefully it's towards the Lake Charles. Closest, I'm 41. I'm late 30s, so yeah. Yeah, like I said, we got a lot of people that are older than 28 here. Well, I mean, it's not even about what people say when it comes to climate change. Like, scientists say it. So, I don't care about the politics side of things. That has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with politics. This is about science, right? Yes, politics and politicians like to input stuff, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm simply talking about, I trust scientists over politicians, you know? So scientists and people that environment people say this. So it's not about what politicians say. I don't care about them. I don't care about what regular people say. All I care about is what the people that know facts and science, what they have to say. And they say it's real. So therefore I believe it. Just like scientists say, hey, this is what we breathe air, right? This is, you know, here's a periodic table. You know, there's like chemicals in your body, all that stuff. I believe that. You know, this is what you need to do to not get coronavirus. Do these things. So I believe scientists, you know. It's not about politics for me. But I feel you though, VC. Global warming definitely a real. Hurricane should not still be active around this time. If they were, they still. I mean, listen. I know global warming's real. You know why I know? Because it's freaking October. It's 100 degrees outside where I live. Why the hell is it 100 degrees in October? Like, no joke. Like, September, October, like, it's freaking 100 degrees outside. Even for where I live, it should not be 100 degrees outside. Why the hell is it still hot as hell and it's October? It's the end of the freaking year and I go outside and it's hot. What the? Like, it's October. It's not July or June or... It's freaking October and I go outside and it's hot. It's like, what the hell, dude? We had an orange heat haze in San Francisco that we've never seen before. You know? So, I don't play all the politics stuff and all that, guys. I'm looking at it from a scientific point of view, you know? I just trust what the experts say. I trust them. It's the same by me too, LOL. Exactly. I'm still using the AC, dude. Like, it's October and I'm still using the AC. That is insane. We're supposed to be turning off the AC by September-ish? End of September? We should not be in October and I still gotta turn on the AC. Like, that's atrocious. Let's see, I study environmental science, and yeah, our impacts on the planet and the environment is factually and very real. Exactly. It's about the science. It's not about the politics behind it, because there's like money and they don't want to do certain things. So I don't care about that. Well, no, I care about it, but I don't, it's not like it's affecting my decision on what I think. What I think is based off of like what you were saying, people who study environmental science, people who don't have some type of, you know, stake in it for people to vote for them or whatever the case is. It's about scientists who say what's factual, and what they're saying is this is what's happening, and that's what I believe, you know. But yeah, I'm not trying to get into all the politics stuff and all that, guys. Try to stay away from that here, you know. People get real kind of crazy, and that's fine. People talk about, sometimes on Twitter I'll make a joke every now and then on Twitter, or I'll talk to people about it on Twitter, but I don't like to really talk about it here because it gets crazy, man. Especially America. Do you guys have any more questions though? But that fly though, okay. The fly was funny. The fly was funny. That was hilarious. But that's all I'll say. The fly was funny, and the black mama facial expressions were great, because anybody who's been raised by a black mom knows all those facial expressions that we saw last night if you watched. So those two things were hilarious. But yeah, that's as far as I'll go. But I've seen all those facial expressions that she was making. Oh man, I've seen those before. I'm about to whoop you, facial expression. Why are you lying, facial expression? I can't believe you said that, facial expression. You better stop that right now, Francis, facial expression. Oh man. You see Rambo and MK? Yeah, I saw it a little bit. Yeah, you better shut up right now. Oh man. Yo, what is this? We got grenade gun. Let's go. Yo, Shamsa coming through with the big 5-0. Let's go. Taking the soul of the chat. What's this for though? You already donated. Oh, okay, so for Velvety. Okay. I got you. Shout outs to Velvety. I know she's not feeling her best today. Velvet, you know, one thing, Velvet, what I always say about here in the village. No matter what, you can always come here. People can talk to you. We can make you feel better. Shout outs to Shamsa for the 50. Shout outs to Velvety, of course. Let's get you up here on the board. Shout outs, Shamsa. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Don't worry about the hurricane right now, Velvet. Just follow the directions of your local officials. You know, so if they tell you to evacuate, then evacuate, you know? But don't don't worry about it every single day, you know? If they tell you that you can brace it and you can make it through, then obviously you put the sandbags and you put all the stuff, you know, and everything like that. So thank you, Shamsa, for the 50. We do appreciate that over here on PlayerEssence. Obviously, I appreciate that big time. You know, thank you so much for the support. Like always, got you up there with the new amount. Frank R says, thank you so much for the stream and everything else. Hey, no problem, Frank. DM me if you want any more tips. So you never mix your political views or opinions with the channel, dude. It might ruin you, Review Tech. Well, the problem with Review Tech is that he like made videos on politics. It's not about just like, let's say he's having a live stream and he just casually gives his opinion, you know? The problem is that he was making political videos, and like you'll never see me make a political video on this channel. It's just not gonna happen. One, because I'm not one way or another. I'm independent. I've always been. I'm not slight one way or another. Another reason why you won't is because I don't feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that passionate about it, you know? And then the third reason why you'll never see me do it is because for what you just said. It's just not a good idea, you know? So yeah. But no, you won't ever see me make, you know, and like, I don't really have political opinions. I don't really have a lot of political opinions. That's the thing. Like, I don't have them. I don't follow it enough to have them even. So, I mean, I watch, but I'm not crazy about it. It's like, okay, yeah, that dude said that. Oh, yeah, that dude's lying. Okay, I don't really trust that dude. Oh, I don't really trust him. But it's not like a big deal for me. You know, I'm not going to get crazy about it online, you know? I just don't. It's like, yo, these people are doing whatever they got to do. This is the system that we have. It sucks, but it is the system that we have. All right, okay. No, I don't like that person. No, I'm not going to vote for that person. That's it. That end of story. You know what I'm saying? Or, okay, I like that person. Maybe I'll vote for him. Maybe I won't. Whatever. But it's not like a big deal to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I got to sit here and argue with people all day about politics and all that. I ain't going to do all that, you know? So, yeah. The Texas part is getting tropical storm. Okay. They said that you can wait it out. Okay, so don't worry about it then, Velvet. You'll be all right. Exactly. Having a simple chat isn't bad. It's just simple, nice, and clean. I don't need all that stuff in there, you know. But I mean, at the same time, like I don't fault, you know, Review Tech Rich for trying it. You know, I did watch some of those videos, just kind of get his opinion and all that. Like I have friends, you know, that talk about that type of stuff that are one way or another on Twitter, you know, and I have no problem with them saying one side or another side. You know, like it's fine by me. I don't get crazy about that type of stuff. You know. Shout outs, Velvet. Loving everybody in the videos. Let's go. To avoid hurricanes, just move to Australia where animals can kill you instead. Where all animals can kill you instead. Australia, huh? Australians are not accepting Americans. I'll tell you that right now. Nobody's accepting us. Nobody's gonna allow us to come into the country willy-nilly and just live there. Especially with our current COVID crisis that's going on. We're not allowed anywhere, dude. We're not allowed anywhere. If OJ channel grew even more, I would be happy for him. I definitely missed the simple chat though. The channel's gonna grow. I see a lot of growth happening next year when I kind of retool things, but the chat's still gonna be, we're still gonna be good. We'll be all right. All right, take it easy, Dusty Sice. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. I bet if Sony ponies and the Xbox did a big official debate, then it would, hell would it come to Twitter? That debate would be not intelligent at all. Xbox and Sony ponies. I mean, I'm good on all that. If you're referring to, so I'm guessing you're referring to people that are crazy, right? This song helps you sleep at night? Good. Anthony's saying just weird stuff. Gotta get back to playing some more Radiant Dawn for now. OJ, take care. We'll be in the chat again. All right, take it easy, Charlie. Have fun. Have fun. If you guys have any more questions, feel free. I can still stream for quite a bit more time. We're under the 3-hour mark right now, so I don't have a problem with streaming more. I do have some stuff that I'm gonna do. The reaction, the My Hero reaction is something that I really want to do for today or tomorrow morning. GameStop news as well, something that I want to do as well too. So those are all things that are on my list. Oh, make sure you guys watch my PS5 teardown video if you haven't seen it yet. For those who are leaving the stream and you can't stay, watch my PS5 teardown video. Let me get some new music going. Some people are falling asleep. So watch my PS5 teardown video if you haven't already seen it. It's on the channel. It's up on the channel already. Yeah, we're going to do a My Hero My Hero season 5 reaction. Academia. I'm ripping my shirt off at the Prince of Red bonus red. Doesn't even make sense. That intro though, the intro was funny. The intro was funny. I always make sure I check my intros because my intros, I know they're funny if I laugh at them multiple times. If I can watch one of my own intros and I laugh each time that I watch it, I know it's funny and I'll do it. If I know that it's not funny, like if I don't laugh at it every time that I watch it 5 times in a row, I won't do an intro. Like a lot of times I've just been like in a comedy writer's block or whatever, but it kind of was unleashed. I was like, oh, I got a good idea. I got a good idea for the Xbox Series X Heat issue or non-issue. I got some good ideas for that too, so look out for a video on that. I want to spend more time with my videos when I do get them out. More reaction stuff, more time on the videos. Like when I do make a video about a news topic, it's funny. You know, maybe it'll lead to more people watching. Maybe, I don't know, but we'll see. Blast off for PS5. Yeah, man, we had to blast off for the PS5, dude. PlayerEssence podcast. When am I bringing that back? You know, I thought about it. Like, I already streamed so much. If I brought back the PlayerEssence podcast, man, like, it's gonna have to be something to where it's not like 3 hours like we have it, or like 2.5 hours, and it can't be on days that I already streamed quite a bit. You know, so like the problem was that like I was streaming and working too much. The podcast takes a lot of time. That's the issue with the podcast right now at this point. And I'm already on another podcast. Like I already stream every day for 3 hours plus, right? And then on the days of the podcast, I stream for like 6 to 7 hours. And then I'm on John's podcast, which I committed to for another 3 hours on Saturdays. So it's just like too much, you know? So I had to cut something for my own sanity, and it was the podcast. Because I'm not going to cut OJ Live, because I got to do this every single day. So I had to cut something in order to save my eyes, and in order to save some, like, it was just too much, you know? I also didn't like the flow of it wasn't feeling really right, you know? It just wasn't, I don't know. I'll bring it back at some point, though. I'll figure it out. And yeah, I know it was good. It's just like, but like, I'm streaming every single day already for 3+ hours a day. And then it also adds on top of that another 3 hours. And then it adds on top of everything that I already do, all the editing that I already do. I was already swamped with work and everything, like, just to begin with, you know? So, yeah, don't make it 3, make it 8 to 10. 8 to 10 hours for the podcast? That's too much. All right, take it easy. Oh, it says, all right, say goodbye to my baby. We'll be back. Velvet's timing out her boyfriend. Okay, that's fine. You guys have at it. Yo, this sign is freaking hilarious. Says if you come into the store without a mask, we'll have to take your temperature. P.S. We only have rectal thermometers. Yo, that's not. Yo, wear your mask. Otherwise, is that like a real sign though, Shamsa? Is that like a real? Did somebody actually put that up on a story? Yeah, that's the motivation. Well, here in California, you've got to wear it. It's like when you go, like, people aren't acting that crazy. Like, we don't have the Florida people, where like if you don't wear a mask, people get all crazy, right? Like, we're not having that where I live. Everyone is wearing a mask in stores. So everyone's following the rules. Where, like, I haven't seen anybody freak out yet or anything like that here. But I know in some places people are getting crazy about wearing a mask, which is weird. Like, why are you getting crazy about wearing a mask, you know? So that's like the weird thing, you know? Maybe make a 30 or 60-minute show instead of a podcast. Yeah, I could do that. Something it'd have to be like an hour. It's not, and I don't want like 6 or 7 guests on there. Like, it'd have to be like 2 or 3, like, or it'd have to be like one-on-one or like 2 people, so we can get through everything in like an hour tops. you know? So it'd have to be like that. It can't be something like it was before. How do I land? Yo, that man's in trouble. If he did all that but don't know how to land, he's in trouble. This color is totally red. Yeah. Hunting knife made of stainless steel, perfect for gardening, hunting, and home and hiking. Pocket knives, nylon jacket. The color is red. It looks like there might be a mistake. Or maybe it's red after something happens. Uh-oh. This is like the killer knife, dude. Asian giant hornets invading Washington State. Oh yeah, the killer hornets. Congratulations, you successfully made it to May. Welcome to level 4 of Jumanji. Yeah, I remember those killer hornets. Yeah, look at those things. Those things are crazy. That's like a freaking Beedrill. Is it the Pokemon Beedrill? Dang. I remember when that was happening though. Like, man, we've got coronavirus now. We've got killer hornets and these things kill. Man, it's crazy. 2020's been all sorts of weird. He jumped out the plane? I don't know. How did he jump out the plane but do all that? That was actually false about the hornets. I know it's a joke. Wait, what was actually false about the hornets? No, there were actually murder hornets. There was channels that actually got stung by them. Those murder hornets were real. I don't know about that picture, about how big that picture. I don't know if that was real. But the actual murder hornets were real. As a whole, I have a breathing condition, so I can't. It's utter BS. Masks don't restrict the airflow. Yeah, that's not an excuse. You like roller coasters? I might go to Six Flags soon. It's open. Yeah, I do love roller coasters. I like Six Flags Magic Mountain. It's not too far away from where I live. It takes me about like an hour or so to get to Magic Mountain. So I do like it, but it's just amusement parks, like, you can't go to them right now, you know? They're just, it's not a good idea. There are murder hornets here, Seattle, and yes, the picture was real. Okay. Yeah, those murder hornets are real. Loves PE podcast, but I understand why you stopped. And it comes to your health. You're literally the only who loves you're not the only person that loves the PE podcast. I literally get that question every day. When you bring in the like, seriously, every day. OJ, when you bringing the podcast back? I love the podcast. When you bringing it back? Like, dude, there's lots of people that are in the same boat. That was actually one of our best. Like, we would get 300 viewers for that podcast, plus 340 viewers for that podcast every time that we did it. The issue, like I said, the issue was the health, was just me streaming so much, my eyes. That was the issue, along with everything else. But like I said, we'll bring it back. When I fix the format in 2021, we'll bring it back for sure. We might do a new day. We might do Friday. I don't know. Might do Friday during the day, if we can. Shut up, Dank. That's all I got energy. Yeah, we'll bring the podcast back, guys. All right, we'll bring it back. Oh, yo. Oh my, yo, Charity, chill. Oh my God, come on. Oh my gosh, yo. This man Anthony said, Charity, take me with you. I love ride. Do you know what Charity said? Charity said, Anthony Rudd, I don't like to babysit. Damn, Daniel. Oh man, I felt that in my gut. I felt that in my gut. So he's like, I don't want to bring the stroller. I'm just trying to have a good time. Send a DM for Velvet. Ouch. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Oh man, we got a lot more here. Hold up. Hold up. Shamsi, you got like these like saved on your PC, huh? Or on your phone. Charity isn't very charitable. She is, man. She roasted him. 2 days ago, I named my Wi-Fi hack if you can, and yesterday it was changed to challenge accepted. What's the phobia of chainsaws called? Common sense. Could you write diesel fuel and not smoking on this oil tanker in Arabic? Sure. Diesel fuel in Arabic. My wife just changed her Facebook status from married to widowed. Should I be scared? Yeah, that's called disappear overnight. That's called pack the bags and go overnight. If that happens, that's called get the hell out of there. Found your address, Loser Lane. Let's see here. Ruined childhood. Winks at my reflection in the mirror. Reflection walks away. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. Batman Arkham Knight battering letter opener. Not the one. Look, we're gonna throw it, but our lawyers want to remind us to remind you to not aim it at other humans, and that we're selling it to you as a letter opener. Okay, you got to make sure. Don't throw it at people. That's the first thing that I would do, is throw it at people. Because it's been confirmed that homosexual population of Canada exceeds 170 million. Population 35.16 million 2013. Individual Canadians confirmed as 5 gays in a trench coat. Yeah, that's the internet for you. The stats, right, that they put out on people. 170 million. There's only 35 million people there. Canada only has 35 million people though? Let's see, the murder hornets are real, but they were actually known as Asian giant hornets. They do devour bee populations but don't kill people from what I've read. Well, yeah, I mean, but they were just calling, that was just the that was just like the, what's it called, the nickname for them. They're, you know, instead of calling them Asian you know, giant hornets, they just call them murder hornets. But no, they don't kill people, because I've seen people actually get stung by them and like make a video on it. So they don't kill people, but I mean, they could kill you if you have a bad reaction to it. It could kill you, just like a bee sting can kill you. It just depends, right? But those ones will definitely be more likely to do some more damage based on what I've seen. So that's the reason why they're calling them murder hornets. Not necessarily because everybody that gets stung by them, you're gonna die, but it looks like you're gonna die based on how big they are, you know, and everything like that. So it was a nickname that people gave to them. It wasn't like, oh yeah, these hornets are, no matter what, you die anytime that they sting you. It was because of how big they are. It was because of, you know, it was a nickname given to them, you know. So it wasn't because of, oh, it's death no matter what, you know. That's the wrong song. That's the song that that Dank sent to me. He said Egg Rocket Zone, Angel Island, and Egg Rocket Zone at Sonic Advance. So Angel Island, recommendations on Nintendo Switch games to play. Recently released Nintendo Switch games to play. Recently released. I mean, October. We haven't had too much that's recent. Coming up is Need for Speed though. So if you want to check that out, check it out. Super Mario 3 All Stars obviously came out last month too. So check out that. About 60 people die from general bee stings each year. Yeah, I don't think anyone has died from a murder hornet in the US yet. Well, how many people have been stung by a murder hornet though? That didn't try to get stung on purpose. They're not, the murder hornets aren't everywhere. Bees are everywhere. And murder hornets came at the same time as COVID. So people are indoors anyway. So
repeatedly sting you if you're swamped or hoard them. If you get repeatedly stung by a murder hornet, you'll probably die if you just keep on getting stung over and over. But yeah, I mean, like murder hornets, it's like, okay, yeah, there's murder hornets outside. Okay, well, go inside, you know? Close your doors, lock your windows, whatever, go inside. And like, so people are inside anyway. And like, they're not, I've never seen a murder hornet, like here in California. I know in Seattle, like upper area, Canada, they were there or whatever. West Coast side. But like, I don't think murder hornets are like on the East Coast or like Midwest and all that. Like, I don't think they're everywhere. I think they're... Stings won't hurt the Prince of Red Bones? Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Thank you, Berlin97. Appreciate that. Dig the backlog? Dig in the backlog? Dig in the backlog. Yeah, my backlog game that I know I'm going to play is this game right here. This game I've been wanting to play more because I didn't collect everything. This game right here. This is going to be one of my backlog games that I play. Right here. Super Mario Odyssey. Jump in a pool. Lantern flies? Crips or Bloods? How about band? Came in, said something stupid first hand. Second thing, said something even dumber. On Twitch. I'm terrified of bees. I don't like bees either. No cap or no cappy? Which one? I want to play that game. It's so good, dude. It's such a good game. Just finished Breath of the Wild, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 next day. There you go. I really got to go back and get all this stuff in Super Mario Odyssey. No gang banging. No gang banging. But yeah, Super Mario Odyssey is on my backlog that I want to play. I want to play more Breath of the Wild. I want to play more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Man, there's so many games to play. I finished Torna, by the way. The combat is epic. Yeah, Torna's really good. Torna's super good. It's my favorite Xenoblade game. Xenoblade Torna and Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Those are like my two favorite. Favorite side character in what game? Freddy in space? I got you, Shumson. Dior Wilson with the Dollar Holla fighting for his friends. Says, can you play Bayonetta 2 tomorrow is mine? Absolutely, Dior. Thank you for the dollar, man. Play right after this. Freddy in space. And any RPGs you played in the past years? Well, I'm talking about like Xenoblade, I guess, right? Like, I do like all the characters in Xenoblade Definitive Edition. They're all good. All the regular characters. The side characters are fun, too. Alvis. Like that character. Just found out there's DLC for 3 Houses. Oh, definitely going back. KBA Films, you didn't know there's DLC? Yeah, they have there's the Ashen Wolves. Fourth house. The non-story moons are a bit tougher to get, some of them anyway. Yeah, dude, I just beat the game straight through. It took me like 20 hours to beat the game or whatever. Like, I did some side stuff, but for the most part, I went straight through and did some side stuff. I beat the game, and I didn't play it again. I need to go back and play. Like, there's so many games I need to go back and play. I would say Odyssey Smash, and Pokemon Crown Tundra are where my gaming's at. Yeah, man, those are all good. Those are all good stuff. But I think my priority is definitely gonna be in Fire Emblem Three Houses. I think I'm gonna play that tonight. Like, I'm gonna play video games tonight, guys. Sound the alarm. Call all the hardcore gamers out. Get the sirens going. OJ is playing video games tonight. Oh my gosh. You edit your own videos? Yeah, I edit my own videos. I don't have an editor. I don't do all that. I edit my own videos. I edit other people's videos too. Oh my gosh, no way. No way. No way. No, I'm playing video games tonight, boys and girls. It's happening. What's up, Beverly Carter? I just got the Switch in the end of May, so I'm pretty much catching up with everything. Hey, there you go, KBA. Okay, nice, good stuff. Might be just me, but Odyssey was a cake compared to the previous Mario games. Did you get all the moons? What's up, Troy Perry? But you haven't played Fell Seal Brigandine or Black Seagull yet? I don't need to play those right now. I got other games I need to play. Are you looking for a video editor for your videos? No. Getting 1K moves is pretty fun. The final level will definitely have some challenge to it. Dang, I wish I did all that. I didn't. OJ playing video games. Blink twice if you need help. I'm under a spell. You're not looking for an editor, Anthony. This man wants to edit his way to try to edit a way to try to find try to get Charity to date him. Put together a real world presentation. Try to get Charity to date you. What 3 houses for the 6? What 3 houses for the 6th time? LOL, but okay. What 3? What do you mean, Philip? I want to get 3 All-Stars, but just going to sit on display for the most part. But I would get it before the limited time runs out. I'm too young. Too young for what? Organizing my 360 games row. I have a huge backlog of a great series still to be finished. BioShock, Condemned, Dead Space, and Darkness. Dang. Yeah, you didn't finish all those? Yeah, you got a lot. You got a lot to finish, bro. How many times have you beaten 3 houses so far? I've actually only beat 3 houses one time. I beat it on the first path, and then I'm on my second path with it. I'm actually a little bit more than halfway through the Blue Lions campaign, and then I'm like a quarter way through the Golden Deer campaign. My first playthrough, though, I played it on hard, and I pretty much did everything that you can do. So it took me like 85, 86 hours to beat the game. The last boss, the final map took me all day. I started playing at 7 a.m. and I finished like at 8 p.m. or something like that, or like it was like 7 to 7. It was like it was an all day thing. It took me all day to beat that final boss, to beat that final map. I just kept on getting bodied. All right. Bayonetta 2. And like without losing somebody. I mean, I could beat it and then like lose people, but I didn't want to lose anybody. So tomorrow is my Still haven't played Blue Lion yet. Yeah, you can play whenever. There's no rush. It's not a race. The last boss is not fun at all in that game. It's tough, depending on what route you take, but it doesn't matter. Either way. Sorry if this is a dumb question, but is it required that I play Xenoblade Chronicles 1 to understand Xenoblade Chronicles 2? No. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 only have a link towards the very end. So no. You can play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and understand it, and then you can go back and play Xenoblade Chronicles 1, vice versa. It does not matter. If you've played Xenoblade Chronicles 1, then you play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you will be like, oh! But if you play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you'll be like, oh! And then when you go back and play 1, you'll be like, oh! So it depends on your shock value. I suggest playing Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and then playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but you can play it. It's just the shock value of what you feel will just be different towards the end of the game. If you play Xeno 1 first, though, you'll be way more shocked when you beat Xeno 2. If you do it in reverse, you'll be like, oh, that's interesting. But then you'll be like, ah, like when you play Xenoblade 1, you'll be like, oh, that's why. But I suggest playing Xeno 1 first and beating Xeno 1. You got to beat it. If you don't beat it, then it doesn't matter. Like if you play Xeno 1 and you don't beat the game, it doesn't matter. Because it only links up towards the very end of the game. So, yeah, Xeno 1 into Xeno 2 is more poggers. But only at the very end of the game. The end of the game is poggers if you beat Xeno 1 first. Yeah, pick up Xeno. Although it's gonna take a while, man. Although Xenoblade 1, the cool thing about it is that if it gets too grindy for you, you can put an easy mode. And Xenoblade 2, they have sliders. So if you don't want to take forever grinding because you gotta be high levels to beat the games, you can use the sliders in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 to make things easier, or you can just put the easy mode on, the casual mode on Xenoblade 1. So it makes it to where you can actually beat the games, you know? Because a lot of people didn't beat Xeno 1 because it was too hard. It took too long and it was too hard. So a lot of people played it, but they didn't beat it. I feel you, man. I made that mistake many times. I get sucked into playing multiplayer games and never finish the game I have bought. Not for good. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Wait a minute. Are you talking about the Black Eagles route? I beat the Black Eagles route first, yes. What do you think of Microsoft and GameStop partnership? Sorry if you talked about it already. Just got to the stream. It's all right. It's cool. I'm not like we'll see what they got, you know. But it's all right, yeah. Good for them. Played Xeno 2, then played the original on the Wii. It's good to see how it pieced together. Yeah. It's even crazier to do it the other way. Like I think the best way to do it is, in my opinion, obviously people didn't play it in this way, but if you haven't played any of the Xeno games, the best way to do it is Xeno 1, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torna the Golden Country, and then Xeno X you can play at any time. Xeno X, it doesn't matter. But the best way to do it, like, it would be like Xeno 1, Xeno 2, Torna, then X. Or you can just do X first if you want. But that's a completely different thing, you know. So you can play X whenever. It doesn't matter when you play X. You can wait for a Switch version, hopefully, one of these days. Any end of the year indies on your radar? What indie games are coming out? Like the game Hades is on my radar. That's like really the only indie game. Oh, and Hollow Knight. I don't know, Hollow Knight 2, Silk Song or whatever. I don't know when that's coming out, but that's on my radar as well. So yeah. Any other questions, boys and girls? Lightheaded? Velvet, if you're feeling lightheaded, you definitely need to get some agua in you. Might be because you're dehydrated for the day. So drink some water. Hit your head a bit ago? Oh. You should probably lie down and relax then. If you hit your head. To be honest, I wouldn't recommend Xenoblade X to anybody because it's too massive for some RPG fans. That doesn't even... What you said just doesn't even make sense. You wouldn't recommend the game because it's too massive for some RPG fans? That doesn't make sense. That's bad advice. That's horrible advice. That's really horrible advice. Do not listen to what he just said, guys. I recommend Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's a fantastic game with no loading times. It's a massive RPG where you can fly around inside a freaking mech. You can use fast travel if you really want to fast travel. Do not listen to what Kardashian just said. That is ridiculous. That's no offense, but that's stupid. No, not trying to be mean, but that is a dumb statement. I'm sorry. I can't vibe with that, dude. DMD the last one dedicated to Anthony Rudd. Okay. That's a ridiculous statement. Why will it be an easy win for Dolphins against the 49ers on Sunday? Your Dolphins are going down. Your Dolphins are going down, sir. Mr. Robert. Don't read this right here, guys. Why the bleep can't we text the police? Let's say there's a murder in your house and you're hiding behind your sofa and you do have your phone with you, but you can't call the police because the murderer might hear you. Here in Canada, you can. Here in England, we just scream and run. Here in Scotland, we paint our faces and run towards the murderer. Here in Australia, you are the murderer. That would be appreciated by Mr. Anthony Rudd. The king of red bones. So Xenoblade Chronicles X doesn't tie into Xenoblade 1 or 2 at all? Nah. Nah, I haven't been playing any horror games. Nah. The Australians are imposters confirmed. Exactly. Exactly. The Dolphins aren't going to win any games if they start playing Tua. They need to start playing Tua. LOL, since when are RPG fans not okay or used to long games? No, he said that it's too big of a game, like the map. But that's ridiculous. Listen, man, I had an RPG friend in real life that they were trying to get into Xenoblade series by playing X first, but they find it underwhelming. So your one friend means that nobody should be recommended Xenoblade X because of your one friend. Crit what you're saying is stupid. I'm not trying to be mean, but what you're saying is dumb. That is a dumb statement. I'm not going to recommend this game that is well reviewed, that is well liked, that people have been asking for, that does a bunch of cool stuff, that is unique, that is really cool, that's really good. I'm not going to recommend it because my one friend that I told to get into it didn't like it. Think about that for a second. What you're saying, it's dumb. I don't know what else to say. It's not a good, what you're saying isn't right. Like, what you're saying is not a right thing. For your friend, it's not a good game. But there are millions of fans out there that would love to say it, that would love to play it. I said friends. How many friends? It doesn't matter. How many friends do you have? Unless you have like 1,000 friends that you recommended it to, and all 1,000 said that I didn't like it, then that would be the only sample size that it could be to where it would be logical. The game sold over 1 million on Switch, or sorry, on Wii U. It was about 1 million seller. So there's 1 million people that played the game. If you go to fan reviews, there's tens of thousands of reviews of people that say that the game is awesome, that the game is really good. There's literally hundreds of thousands of people that have been asking for the game on Switch. So your small sample size of your friends does not beat out the literally thousands of people who want the game on Switch. That's the reason why I'm saying what you're saying is dumb. Not because you're not, like, not because your friends are dumb or because you're dumb, it's because your sample size is dumb. Because it's just your friends, and you're perpetuating what you say to your friends onto literally potential audience of 50, 60 million people on Switch. Or millions of Xenoblade fans. So that's the reason why I say it's dumb. And not only that, but you double down on it. So you're not dumb, your friends aren't dumb, but that idea is dumb. Because that's the type of idea that got me to not play Lost Odyssey. Because I listened to what IGN and some people said in the comment section. Oh, Lost Odyssey, it's too grindy. It's slow. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, no, I don't want to get this game. I listened to 10 people in a comment section and what IGN said. Later, I ended up getting Lost Odyssey on the cheap. And Lost Odyssey is one of my favorite RPGs of all time. So taking a small sample size and saying, I wouldn't recommend this. Because I talked to my 10 friends or 7 friends and they didn't like it. That's a bad idea. We got to look at the bigger picture, you know? The bigger picture is that there's people that love mechs. There's people that love giant robots. There's people that love big RPGs. And there's thousands of people that are calling for the game. So you've got to think about it in a broader sense, not just you and your friends, you know? So the idea is dumb. You're not dumb. Your friends aren't dumb. But trying to perpetuate the idea that it's not a good idea, I don't recommend it because I have some friends that didn't like it. A couple friends, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Let's see. It's not a done statement. It's a reasonable statement. I don't find that I find the logic ridiculous. Like, I would never do that to you guys. Hey guys, I recommended this game to a couple of my friends and none of them liked it. So therefore, nobody should play it, you know? It sets a bad precedent. Like, you could just say like, hey man, I don't like the game too much, you know, or maybe like my friends didn't like it, but you never know. It does this, and this well, you know? And maybe they're gonna like it that way. But to say, I wouldn't recommend this game because I recommended it to my friends and they said it was too big. That's completely narrow-sighted, you know? In my opinion. The stream didn't crash, no. OJ, Shops, do you guys have any full game Switch recommendations? Did you beat Fire Emblem Three Houses, Velvet? I know you said friends. I'm just saying like but hey, you know what? It's fine. You tagged me. You wanted my honest opinion on the comment. Let me go back and read it to make sure that you didn't say something that you didn't say. So I might have to apologize here. To be honest, I wouldn't recommend Xenoblade X to anybody because it's too massive for some RPG fans. So that was the comment. The comment was, to be honest, I wouldn't recommend Xenoblade X to anybody. It wasn't just to your friends. You said anybody because it's too massive for some RPG fans. It's like, that statement's silly. That is a silly statement, in my opinion. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous logic. That was the statement that he made. I wouldn't recommend it because it's too big for some RPG fans. I disagree with that, you know? I have more than 4. So you recommended it to 40 people. Okay, Credastra. Okay. Well, there's way more than 40 people that play RPGs. That's all I'm gonna say. There's way more than 40 people. But okay, if you recommended it to 40 different people that are your friends, which I highly doubt that there's 40 people that you know that are your friends that play RPGs. Like, who has 40 people that they know that plays RPGs? Like, that just seems hella sus. But okay, does anybody here know 40 people that they know that they talk to that plays RPGs for recommendations? 40 separate people. Like, it's a really small sample size compared to everybody out there that plays RPGs that buys games, you know. But hey, whatever, man. I'm done. All right, I'm done going back and forth on it. That's fine. If you wouldn't recommend it, that's fine. I would recommend it I disagree completely with Crit Astra. I think Xenoblade Chronicles X is a fantastic game, and I would recommend for people to play it. Absolutely, I'd recommend it. But hey, man, if you got 40 people that you know and you recommended it to and there was problems, hey, man, have at it. 40 people, okay. 40 people who play RPGs that you know as friends. That seems very not likely. But you never know. Some people do have 40 people that they know as friends. I had a ton of friends who play RPGs, but even I didn't know 40 people who played RPGs. Yeah, I mean, that just seems like a very large number of people, you know? And we're talking like actual friends, not online people, you know? Like actual, like people that you know. I mean, yeah, like, I know like 40 of you guys, you know? Like, I know like there's hundreds of you guys, but 40 friends of recommendations and they all were like having problems, like that just seems off. But hey, it's all good. If that's the case, then that's the case. Cool. Yeah, no custom character, but you can pick between male and female. Lost Odyssey, yes, the feels. I mean, I had, at my height, I probably had about maybe RPGs, me, A-Train, my friend Dom at one point, my friend Turtle sometimes. I had a guy that I was somewhat acquaintance with, Kevin, in high school. My friend Andre. George sometimes. Jose, my college roommates. Maybe my friend Skinny. I mean, this is over the course of, by the way, decades, guys. Because I'm going from high school all the way through college. So we're going all the way back, or junior high. Maybe Nick, my brother, his friend Nathan. That's back when I was a kid. I mean, I can maybe count about maybe 12 to 15 people over the course of my life that were like into it like that for RPGs. But that's me. I know some of you guys are different. You guys have different people, so. I did not recommend my friends to play Xenoblade X. Well, that's not what your first statement was, Crit Astra. You didn't say that. You didn't say that at the beginning. You said you wouldn't recommend it, period. And then you pivoted afterwards and said, "Well, my friends," but you didn't mention anything about your friends in your first comment. But like I said, whatever, dude. I'm done with it. Okay. Did my what's it called? Did my chat crash? Yeah, my chat crashed. Let me re-pop it out here. No, we don't need to Twitter or private DM. It's okay, Crit Astra. It's fine. Do you, man? Do you? It's okay. It's no big deal. I don't even have 40 in real life friends, let alone them in RPGs. Yeah, I don't have 40. I mean, if you have 40 real life friends, like IRL friends, are they actually your friends? You know? I don't know if they're actually your friends. I don't know. It's hard to find that many people that you would trust, you know? Then again, you don't have to trust your friends completely, do you? Pardon me, I don't have friends either, just my family. IRL friends, Charity? You don't have anybody from like high school or from work or anything like that? Yeah, at least a dozen friends who went into RPGs. We even had Dragon Warrior 3 side-to-side contest races. Damn, you're nerdy as hell, dude. Dragon Warrior 3 side to... Oh my gosh.
You don't have any other friends than that, Charity? Just family? But you've had multiple people here say, "Hey, Charity, what's good? What's cracking?" And you just Heisman Trophy every single one of them. Anthony Rudd offered to go to hang out with you. What did you say? I don't want to babysit. Party Man offered to be a gentleman towards you. Oh, you're too young. You know? Arash offered to give you goofy dog pictures and ask you digital or physical. You thought he was 6'3". You know? That didn't work. That's still the funniest one. That'll always be the funniest one. So, are you just diehard Dragon Warrior, Dragon Quest fans? Yeah, I feel you, bro. So, I mean, like, it's not. I mean, Charity, we've been trying to help here. We've really been trying to help, but you keep on stiff arming. You keep on stiff arming everything that comes your way. What are we supposed to do? I'm running out of options here, Charity. We need a Heisman emote. The Heisman Charity emote. Charity, take a picture of yourself doing this. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. Hold on, I'm gonna lie down with my baby. Take my place. Lie down. My baby will take my place. Okay. Bye, Shamsa. I love you, girl. All right, take it easy, Velvet. Thanks for coming out to the stream. You can't stiff arm the prince. You can't stiff arm the prince. The prince is unstiff armable. Oh my gosh. Yeah, lie down, Charity. Just relax. Don't worry about the stream for right now. Okay, Crit Astra. I feel you, bro. That wasn't the point. You're changing topics. You're changing the focus, but it's fine. I see why she doesn't want Anthony. She doesn't want a prince. She wants a king. Oh, she wants a king. Charity, which one do you want more? You want a prince or you want a king? Which one, Charity? So you want like Simba or you want Mufasa? Which? What was that? Which one? Anthony Simba. Party Man's Mufasa. He's a king. Prince Hakeem of Zamuda. You're a big chill. Yeah, we chilling today. Get out of my castle. You're a prince. It's not your castle. It's your pops. It's the king's castle. All right, okay. Party man's getting a few points there. We call them friend zone points. Like there's like a friend zone meter. It's like super friend zone. It's like all the way here, and then they're like once you get to the top, it's like you break past friend zone. But then you have to get through like the okay, I might date meter. You know what I'm saying? So Party Man just the little gauge kind of moved a little bit like, you know, kind of like ticked up right there. You know, Anthony's is like it's all the way back. You know. So, you know, the meter kind of went up a little bit, so got a couple points, call them friend zone points, you know? It's like when a persona gets a confidant. Like the points like when you're in like persona, when like you like rank up, you know, in like one of your stats. Nah. Oh my gosh. Then I kind of want to play it. No, hold up. No, that's not it. Katana Riku with the dollar donation says, can we get some Minecraft Subwoofer for Lullaby? Absolutely. We'll get that going for you. No, what's the... Hold up, what is it? No. That's not it. Here we go. No, that's Awakening. Oh, it's this one.
I am thou.
Yeah, this one right here.
Thou hast acquired a
This-
new vow.
This party man.
It shall become the wings of rebellion
Rank
that
it up.
breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the strength persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and
Dirty.
power.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's the one that I'm looking for. That's the one that I'm looking for. I want to listen to some Persona music now. Or actually, no, I gotta listen to oh, hold on. Ooh, that's loud. That's loud. Persona music is great. Or maybe I want to play Persona tonight. I think I want to play some more Persona 5. All right, hold on. Let me get Katana Riku's music. Minecraft. Subwoofer Lullaby. Says I'm just in the dark. Right, it happens. Make it sound like Party Man is in a JRPG. It is a JRPG. Sometimes getting in a relationship is a JRPG. Sometimes you've got to build experience, you know? So it definitely is. It is an RPG. Life is an RPG. That's why I like RPGs the most, because life is an RPG. You know? Life is an RPG. You've got to build your experience. You got to build your points up. You rank up. You level up. Life is an RPG. So yeah, it's the truth. But when you think about it, it really is though, right? So honestly, Charity, how many did he earn any points there, Charity? Mood setting Minecraft? You're level 100? I don't know. You said you're only 20 years old. You can't be level 100 when you're 20. Never heard of life being called that? That's because you didn't think that way, Froggy. Froggy, you're a frog. You were just worried about jumping on lily pads and splitting mountains in half when you got older and stuff. You weren't actually doing stuff that you weren't thinking about other things, you know? Oh man. No, I'm just messing with you. This is, if life is an RPG, the anime has to be real life. There's anime moments. There's always anime moments in a lot of people's lives. Some people's lives there isn't. But no matter what, even if you're like the animes that don't have fighting in it, there's always like, even if it's like the visual novel animes or like the talking animes or like the lifestyle animes or the dating animes, there's anime that happens all the time. Even if it's not happening to you, it's happening to somebody else in life. This subwoofer lullaby is so short. Oh no, there's more to it. Never mind. It was just being hella quiet for no reason. Are you sure you have any questions about me? Am I sure I have any? Are you sure you have any questions about me? What does that mean? OJ is so honest and straightforward. I love it. I am honest and straightforward. I think that's the cool thing about when you get to a certain age. You've got to be honest. Well, you should always be honest and straightforward, no matter what age you are. But I got to a point in my life, it's like, you just tell people the way that it is, you know? At the same time, you have to have empathy, though, you know? Maya, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the village. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, take it easy, Anthony. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Appreciate it, my man. Hey, when is that Sharingan upgrading, though, bruh?
You've been here for a while. Gotta get you a couple more tick marks on that Sharingan, bruh. Mice on Minecraft has a bunch of weirdo music, dude. Like, Minecraft has so much weirdo music. Like, what's going on? I mean, do you want to know what to know me more? What? I mean, do you want to know what to know me more? No? I don't know, dude. I don't know what you're trying to say. What's the first game that you're getting on PS5? I already got it. Avengers. As a friend? What does that mean? I mean, what do you... what does that mean, bruh? Like, I've had women talk to me that way, bro. So you're kind of like scaring me right now. Like, so I mean, like, no. Yeah, I'm confused now. I'm married. I don't wear a ring, but I'm going to wear a ring. I just got to buy the ring that I want. We might have to end on that note, guys. Like, I'm not even about to end on that note. All right, yeah, let's go ahead and end it there. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit the like button if you haven't hit that like button already. Make sure you hit the like button. I do appreciate you guys coming out to the stream. If you have not seen my latest video, or videos, I should say more like it, please make sure you check out my latest videos on the channel. I got a reaction to Simpa for Impa. I treat you the same way that I treat Dank, Gunslinger, and everybody. I don't treat them any better than I treat you. I treat everybody good. Alright, so guys, check out the... I don't know why you think I treat people differently. I answer all your questions. I make jokes. I answer honestly to anything that you say. So I don't know why you're saying that I treat people like Dank differently, or I treat Dior differently than I treat anybody else here when it comes to answering questions and stuff. So, like, I don't hang out with Dank on the weekends. I'm like, yo, Dank. Hey, what's up, man? What you doing, bruh? Yeah. Yeah, you going out? Yeah, homie. I see. Oh, yeah, man. Okay. Yeah, I feel you on that one, bruh. Yeah, man. I don't be like hitting Dank up on the phone or nothing like that. Like, Dank's the CM. Dank's the community manager. So I gotta talk with Dank to handle some things. Dior is the homie. He just comes. I mean, you're the homie too, but he just rolls through here. You know? So we all chilling. Shamsa, you're different. You're the whole cog ass. What's up, Kyle? Welcome. Breaking hearts, bruh. You hypothetically go extra hard on VC. I don't know if I go extra hard on him. I just say certain things when I feel it's weird. You just take it. There's no L to take, Credastra. You're just I don't know what's going on. There's no L to take. You're fine, dude.
Tiki Warrior, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, Tiki Warrior. You don't have to apologize, man. You're good. You guys check out my latest video, Hyrule Warriors reaction. Also check out my latest video on the PS5, humongous PS5. Check out that video as well. All right, guys. So if you guys haven't seen those videos, I linked both of them in the chat, so make sure you guys watch them. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. We'll be back tomorrow. Remember, tomorrow we're starting early. We got Among Us around maybe like 10:30 to 11 my time. So we are starting Among Us early, so we're gonna have a little bit of just chat, chill, get everybody into the stream. We're gonna play some Among Us early, then we'll go back to OJ Live after the Among Us stream. So it should be a lot of fun. All right, guys. So check out those videos if you haven't already done so. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna work on a My Hero and an Xbox Series X video. Also, I'm gonna bring back like a Switch news video as well too. So we'll talk about Switch. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. Gonna have a video on that too, so that should be fun. So yeah, should be good. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and we will see you guys for the next one. Peace. Oh, and thank you to everybody who supported today. Seriously, we had like a crazy list. Let me make sure I say thank you. Hold up, sorry. Yo, Shamsa, Dior, Katana Riku, Bead Queen, Charlie Ward, Vendetta Against, RTX Gaming, man, all of you guys. KBA Films, Charlie, Icarus, Bejesus, Juice Man Von, Mr. Pete Coloco, Katana Riku again, Roggy McFroggy. Of course, thank you guys for the support today. I appreciate all the Elite Ninja, all the badge members. Thank you guys so much for supporting the Elite Ninja stream. Seriously, I appreciate it. I love you guys all. Thank you so much. All the people, even Crit Astra, even you, of course, the homie. You're a homie too. Thank you guys to everybody that came out to the stream. Shout outs. I love and appreciate all of you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow, all right? Peace out, guys.